All right, let me get right into this, man. Just to warm this up. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to the ones in the live chat. I'm gonna get to y'all in a little bit. Playback. Everybody at the house, at work, driving, Bluetooth, tuning in. Shout out to y'all. Let me share this real quick, and then I'm gonna get into this, and then I'm gonna open it up to my brothers, and we gonna cook. Let's see. This is sporting news. I'm gonna put this in the live chat after I'm done going through this, but it is in the description if you want to check out this source. Okay. It says Bob Arum wants Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3 now. Willing to make Anthony Joshua fight for late 2021. Okay. Says Bob Arum doesn't want to wait. While the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury fight was all good and ready to go in August, an arbitration judge ruled Monday that Deontay Wilder must fight Fury prior to September the 15th, throwing cold water on the much-awaited showdown between heavyweight titans. Top-ranked boss Arum, though, doesn't want to cut a step-aside check for Wilder, instead wanting to put together Fury versus Wilder 3 on the docket before a unification showdown with Joshua. This is quote from Arum. He says, "We're not paying Wilder to step aside. It's better to get rid of him and go about our business. We can make the Fury Joshua fight for November or December. While there's inherent risk for Arum to pit Fury against Wilder before a title unification fight with Joshua, it's a no-lose scenario for boxing fans who have been waiting for either a Joshua Fury or Joshua Wilder matchup for years." Okay. Let's get into it. Deontay Wilder. He's back. And I want to talk about this, man. Let me get back to Wilder. Let's talk about the Gypsy Dosser. Okay. This is the most interesting situation when I look at it, right? Because I watched how this guy came in and he did his, he manipulated the media and manipulated the fans and all of this stuff, right? He went in there, blazed out Wilder in the second fight. Of course, Wilder's fans, as emotional as they are, they reacted. They hired young Pharaoh. All kind of shit came out, man. It was a circus. And Fury just was Versace robes and flip-flops and all kind of just Vegas Strip, gambling, partying, just living the life. All the while, I seen how, because of the hate for a particular community that backs Deontay Wilder, people became Fury fans. And I call it reverse fanboy antagonist. And you know what? They got burned. They did. Trying to be a fanboy of this dude, right? Because people love to talk shit about other fighters and this, that, and the third, and clown, right? We bring fame and shame on the side. Y'all know that. But when we talk about flame and shame, I mean, it's so much for Fury. We didn't talk about the moistness that goes on. He king moist. Y'all forgot about that? This is king moisture. He didn't. Y'all talked about Errol Spence kissing Yella Beezy on the ear. This man kissed a dude in the mouth on national television. And then this man still inherited a lot of man fans. And I'm like, okay. That's what we're doing out here. But what happened was a lot of motherfuckers got caught up in they hate for a community that they said, you know what, we're going to really fuck them up. We're going to really make them mad. Let's be a fanboy of this dude who licked blood off people. Nigga, what? Not me. Now, UGC, you won't see me man fanning for shit. You know what I say? Get your ass in there in the third fight, handle business. And if you're successful, then you get the AJ fight. You know, this shit don't bother me. So, congratulations to Deontay Wilder, because guess what? He gets another crack at the Sophia. Now, in my opinion, do I think him and Malik Scott gonna make it happen? No. JD's? No. But it is the heavyweight division. Anything can happen. You feel me? But a hell of a chess move, Al Heyman and them, and whoever involved, to put themselves in position to interception. Get this fight. As a real boxing fan, I'm like, oh the fuck well. Nigga, hey, AJ, fight your mandatory again if you need to. Fury, get your big Dawson ass back in there and fight Deontay Wilder, especially with all the shit that he talked. The defamation of character, as you say. Because yet I haven't seen no proof with all the other dumb shit that came out that Wilder said. Spike, the drink, the suit, the gloves, and all of that. Egg weights, dents, autopsy reports. It's a circus. So I didn't get two shits about this topic, but everybody's in an outrage now that this third fight about to happen. You know, and Bob Arum on his little last few years or whatever, he probably gonna live 20 more years, whatever. But with all that being said, this guy, man, is just, all right, man, let's just do it. Let's just get him over with. So yeah, just get it over with. You know, the big Dawser needs to not to be a big bitch and just get the fuck back in there and blaze out Wilder again. I seen him beat Wilder twice. That's what I seen with my eyes. He beat Wilder twice. So go ahead and beat him a third time and prove to everybody he's not on your level. But what concerns me is that ain't nobody gonna be able to throw the towel in this time. So Wilder fans, keep that in mind, because I blazed this dude for that firing Breland and shit, because a dude saved your life. So now that he ain't got nobody on the payroll who gonna throw that towel in, I hope for his sake everything go well. Since he don't like people saving his life, since dying in the ring is more important than seeing another day, going back home to your babies, good luck. That's what I say. Good luck, nigga. Because y'all already know, if you throw in the towel, you fired. So that's how they moving on that side. Bomb Squad Nation over there. So with that much said, man, that's just a warm up. Shout out to the playback once more. One's in the live chat. I'm going to drop the link to my bros and we will be back. So y'all stay tuned with us. And we're going to get to it.
Go gadget, polo jacket, matching, poke out ratchet, new SRO, no logo, truck to have a logo. Down, action, mission. I'm down, action, now we make Loco, no for loco, Al Capone, Al Pacino of the cocaino. I'm in love with the Coco Loso with my flashing photos in your Mac, that Mac and Pogo, stick them claps on form, no go gadget, polo jacket, matching, poke out ratchet, matching with new SRO, no logo, truck to have from Vogue, you bastard. That's Chanel, I'm back Chanel, my bitch Chanel. I bag Chanel, I rack Chanel, we make Chanel. When I was younger, man, I wish that I was light-skinned. Now I wouldn't trade the world for my skin. I surpass what you could do inside your lifespan. So just give me a little credit like a white man.
Hey, I don't know if this guy deserves any flame or not when it pertains to Eddie Hearn, because you know he was trying to make the big fight happen, the undisputed matchup. I've been seeing him, try to work hard for AJ to make this happen. So I'm not mad at him for trying to be, mad at him for doing what a promoter is supposed to do. However, I respect Lisa Bales. I heard her say that it kind of makes him look bad. He wasn't on top of his business and speaking too soon. So I can possibly agree with that. It is a bad look, to mislead everybody and make it seem like this is official. And of course, the big dosser Fury, everyone, August 14th, your dosas is going down. I just don't understand how people really got caught up in this guy like that. Like he was really the truth or something. This dude has been out here, PEDs, cocaine, just, this man is unstable, mentally unstable. So it is what it is, but he can fight. He's mentally unstable, but he can fight. Flame of shame Tyson Fury and his whole management team, Bob Arum and Tyson Fury himself, for calling out AJ after the Pulev fight like he was out of any legal issues and lying to everyone. There it is. Flame of shame to Tyson Fury. Sporting.
Yo. What a eventful week it has been, man. Goodness.
I mean, right on the cusp of this undisputed match, we got Ramirez and Taylor, which we gonna be covering, but it's like, wow.
Yeah, I can't even finish everything I need to do for the videos because it's too much information's coming out this week.
Absolutely. Jamal, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, man, wild to get another shot. Know what I'm talking about? Hey, it's either do or die. Hey, it's kill or be killed. You get killed this time, hey, don't come back, it's over. You get killed this time because you showing up got killed. I'm a Wilder fan. You got killed last time. You got killed last. you got your ass slaughtered last time, dog. So hey, all rough, this shit, I hope all this shit wasn't for nothing, dog. So hey, it is what it is.
It's what it is. My dog 1-2 in chat.
They should have came. If y'all just say fuck, we gonna fight them. Y'all should have did this anyway. We wouldn't even have to be down this road. It could have been another fight, man. God damn, what's the problem?
Yeah, they just ran shit.
Probably was scared.
You said Fury scared?
He probably, you know what? He probably did do some illegal shit. I ain't see no illegal shit. I appreciate it. All right, yeah, but I ain't seen no illegal shit. I just seen him beat wild ass. I don't know all the other talking about. I got you. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. So this time, but my thing is, if you beat his ass like that, why you didn't want to give him another fight, a third fight? Trilogy happened. That's what people do.
Mr. Jones said I sound like a Tyson Fury hater. Right. Truth is the new hate, dog. That's how that go. Tell me one lie I didn't say it up here, Doc. Yeah, that's hate, bro. When you tell the truth, it's hate. Truth is the new hate.
That nigga is got that moist as fucking head. You don't shoot another man in the motherfucking mouth. And you see this dude coming up here trying to talk about you hating on Fury because you telling him the truth about the man kissing another man in the mouth. And you trying to justify that shit. Like, dude, you don't get the hell off. Stay out of the chat. With that stupid shit.
Yeah, you won't ever win. You won't ever win with these people, man. It's like I remember when I was trying to explain this. I don't even know how long ago on one of your lives, and they were all spamming in the chat like, "Oh, you're a real right idiot." And it's like now it's like I doubt any of them will apologize, but whatever.
Yeah, man. They only come through like once, and then I flame them, and then they never come back. I don't be having the same problems other channels be having. They stay far away or in the background. Mr. Jones says, remember this, Fury beat Wilder. He did. I admitted that. Twice. I said that. He beat him twice.
No, not twice. It won twice with one time. The first time it was a tie. Don't throw no bullshit out there. Cause I say Wilder beat him the first time.
You gonna flame me now?
Yeah. He got him up. No, I'm just saying you can't say it's tied. It's one time, one loss.
On my scorecard, he lost, man, in that first one. So y'all, that's shout out to the
I'll
gift
tell you
draw.
one thing, going off Tyson Fury's last fight with Wilder, I don't know if there is a heavyweight that can beat him based on all his stats that he put up. I mean, he was going at an insane pace. So, I mean, good luck. Don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I don't know if anything's going to really change with the Tyson Fury we saw last time.
Yeah, man. He probably gonna get blazed out again. Well, oh well, he get a third opportunity to get Sophia back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good luck, buddy. I'm just concerned because can't nobody throw the towel in. That's where I'm standing. My stance on the shit. Like this man might really die this time. If it's the same type of rounds like in the early, if Fury rush this man again and he ain't got no answer, bro, he might get murked this time. Y'all gotta this is a brutal sport, man. That man don't want nobody saving his life, though. That man slurred at the mouth. He said, let me go out, meet me my shield. I said, okay. Yeah, he done next time. If y'all don't help this man out in training camp, go out on my shield. Hey, it's gonna go out on your shield, dog. For real, this time. He says, what the fuck wrong with Spence too? I don't know. Says Fury be kissing dudes. And yeah, y'all act like y'all forgot about that shit, man. What's up with people, man? Are y'all not watching boxing? Are y'all not watching these dudes that y'all parade for? It ain't worth it, man, with this fanboy shit. I'm trying to tell you. So it ain't too many communities, man. It's just, really true to this boxing shit. But hey, man, y'all gotta stop that madness, man. Just stick to boxing. If Fury got to fight Wilder a third time, it is what it is. Like, stop bitching, fight Wilder again, blaze him out. If with all the shit he was talking, do your thing, man. You can legally murk that man in front of everybody. Just do it. If you can. I mean, Deontay put himself in that situation. He want this smoke. For the sake of his life. I mean, I don't know what the people around him is telling him. Like, you know what, you can do it, or it's not a good idea. Like Rocky's wife, you can't win. Somebody might need to tell him the truth.
Nothing changes with all the extra things that were said by a lot of the community that we know, but it's all that stuff. I still don't even know if Deontay Wilder's team even agrees with half of it. I would hope not, but none of that really changes. It was still a really bad look as far as going forward with his career. But he's got another shot to redeem himself, and I don't know if it's actually going to happen. I don't know if Fury's going to drop the belt and go ahead with the AJ fight and kind of have the People's Undisputed. I don't know what's going to happen just yet.
People's Undisputed says Wilder would be the first man in history to get 2 autopsies from the same dude, dents and all. Damn. So it's the reality of this shit, man. I mean, we can crack jokes and all that, but in all seriousness, Wilder, you better be on point, fam. Like, be sharp mentally, defensively, whatever Malik Scott got you working on, man. Make sure, hey, bro, good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck. Just best of luck to you, man. I hope you make it back to your babies, because this is rough. Iron Kong in the chat. I did drop the link for the ones that
Iron Kong needs to come up here and give his thoughts on this.
Yeah, peace, King. Says Wilder is the cancer of the heavyweight division. Javier Orozco says Wilder should get that big step aside money and then take the winner of AJ and Fury. Well, to think about it, like Sport Advantage is with the type of ego that this big Dosa Gypsy Tyson Fury has, is he willing to give this man step aside money? And we got Iron Kong coming in too.
I think no, just by everything he said in the past. A lot of the stuff that he said is kind of almost led way to what's actually happening, because he's always hinted at oh yeah, I just got to get through Wilder, I just got to take him out one more time, and he's even gone as far as to give Wilder credit, saying he is the hardest puncher. So I don't know, it's very confusing right now, but if I had to make a pick, I would say he is going to fight Deontay Wilder again.
Hey, real quick, Mark Ramos said, hey, Black, they only cool as long as you don't flame their favorite fighter. Right. That's what I say. Like Javier, he cool. He like, okay, he ain't flaming Canelo. Yeah, he show up. Shout out to Mario. Iron Cone, what up?
Hey, all good, man. How you doing? What's up, Sal?
Yo, what up?
All good. I guess y'all talking about this Wilder nonsense and Fury nonsense.
Yeah, man. It's the
well,
trilogy, man.
I realize people are trying to jump on Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder actually didn't do nothing wrong. Deontay Wilder simply tried to enforce what Tyson Fury and them agreed to. Whether we like it or not, I don't like it. I want undisputed.
Right.
But I remember back even before the second fight happened, Bob Arum was in the media saying, "Oh, you know, we might have a trilogy like back with Ali Fraser, blah blah blah, or whatever." And I was like, "Why are you talking about 3 fights when the second fight ain't even happened yet?" You know, because all this was in a plan to shut out Anthony Joshua, right? That was the plan, to try and nullify Anthony Joshua and to bring him down a peg. And so he signed on for 3 fights for that. Now it turns out, okay, this Tyson Fury experiment ain't really working out because I'm not really making no money on Tyson. Let me try and fight Joshua. Well, Deontay Wilder said, no. You signed for 3 fights. I want my third fight.
First of all, Wilder didn't say no. What are you talking about? Wilder said no to AJ. AJ the one that said no.
Bro. He did say no.
When he said no. When he said no.
Hello? Is it me he talking to or you, Black?
He was addressing you.
I'm talking to you.
Bro, I haven't. No. Bro, I haven't. Could you please listen? You come on here, hype. I haven't said nothing about Wilder saying no to AJ. Please, just relax.
Did you just not say? I could have sworn you said that. If you ain't say that, okay, my bad. But I thought you just said that.
He declined the undisputed, bro. When people asked him about the AJ fight, he says about the money, man. So
hold on, let me please
let Iron Cone finish though.
Please don't put no words in me. I mean, shit, goddamn. So I'm saying no. Tyson Fury tried to go fight Joshua because this whole Wilder Fury thing. What the fuck?
chill that shit out, bro. Mr. Jones.
I ain't said nothing.
I mean, it's like as soon as Wilder name pop up, y'all want jump up, y'all want like I'm seeing people get on social media get super emotional. I'm not understanding why. What the fuck is going on with y'all?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, look, and I want to address this, man, because you know a lot of people, I guess they had to make apologies and shit out here, man, or whatnot. Like and then now people was getting into it and shit. Like, man, don't redirect the frustration and the embarrassment that y'all got on other people and shit. Just deal with the humiliation and the flame that you got to deal with for man fanning for this dude right here. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nobody. That's nobody else's fault that y'all chose to believe this man with all his docile ass tactics he be doing out here.
Yeah, real quick though.
He can fight though.
What Iron Kong was saying about
he can fight now. He still can fight now.
Yeah, that's not man fanning for him.
But yeah, like Iron Kong was saying about trying to prevent AJ from getting the fight. I do remember that. I think it was like 2-3 years ago. I remember Tyson Fury even saying, "I will fight Deontay Wilder 7 times before I ever give AJ a shot at the belt." So that just kind of speaks to what Iron Kong was just saying.
Hey, you know what? And speaking of that, let's see. I told you I know Javier. He said, "Hey, I'm a fan of boxing. Canelo fights, and Resume does all the talking." All right, cool. I'm gonna play something real quick for you, man. Like, cause I know that's your boy, but I'm gonna play something for you, my friend. Okay, look here. I'm going to play this for you, and you tell me what you think about this, and see if your energy the same in the comment section. You can hit the link if you want to. You see?
Nah, they said hit the link. The link of the Z. They scared to catch it.
You're never gonna get the fight. You never gonna get the fight. You never gonna get the fight. You never gonna get the fight.
That's all I wanted to play for you right there. Just wanted to play that. Speak again.
What did he say?
Did y'all hear him?
Yeah, we heard him.
You never gonna get the fight.
Oh, he talking to Andre. That was Canelo.
Yeah, that was Canelo talking to Demetrius Andre at the press
I know
conference.
you ain't. So you scared.
You never going to get the fight.
You scared?
What type of big champ say that shit to another guy, man? You ain't never going to get that fight.
A champ that's scared to fight another champ. That's scared talk. That's all it is.
Uh-oh.
It's scared talk.
It's flamed to go around, man, but don't run.
Kind of sounded like Spence for a second.
I mean, it's gonna happen, I guess. He said it's gonna happen, I guess. That's all Spence said. It'll happen, I guess. You know.
Kenny Butler came out and said Crawford ducked them. They duck Porter them, man. Crawford don't duck Porter, man.
Crawford duck Porter? Man, you better get out of here with that. Shout out to 1-2 Kid.
Kenny Porter just came out saying they ain't want to fight. They just didn't want to fight.
What up, 1-2 Kid?
Hey Jamal, if you don't mute for 1-2 Kid, what's up, 1-2?
What's going on, man? Shout out to SA, Mr. Commentator himself. Iron Calm, if you ain't sub, go ahead and get there. And Jamal. Jamal.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Jamal,
smoke with you. You know I won't smoke with you. You already know that.
No, you don't.
Give us your thoughts, 1-2 Kid. We need to hear it.
On who? On Wilder?
Which one you want to which
Wilder
one you
Fury?
want first? Which one first, man?
Man, I look at it like just like kind of like what everyone else said, man. I want to undisputed. We didn't get it. And I think that I'm a little upset with Wilder for the fact that every time Undisputed try to pop up in the heavyweight division, he like fucking segues his way in there to block the shit. But if I was him, I'd do the exact same thing. And why I say that is he ain't gonna get a rematch with Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury wins. And Tyson Fury will always hold that shit over. Tyson Fury will always hold that shit over his head and be like, I beat him. I beat the Dosa. And I retired. They can't force it. Like Lisa Bell said, they can't force these guys to fight. So I don't blame him for what he did personally. But as a boxing fan, yeah, I'm mad. You damn right I'm mad. I want to undisputed. Because going back to Wilder, if he get the shit, what's he going to do? Is he going to still block Undisputed? Is he, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Is he still going to, coddle that WBC? Is he going to coddle that WBC belt? Is he going to hold on to it like all these
last time I heard he gave the nigga 50, tried to give a nigga $50 million.
So hold up, Jamal. Hold up, Jamal. That was a good statement right there, 1-2. So like that's what my mind is at. Like this is why I don't be out here rooting for Wilder like that, because I don't really think he want to be undisputed. I don't think he really want to get in there with AJ if he's successful versus Fury.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm just being real with you, man. Like, listen, hold on. It ain't no narrative. When he had the opportunity, he didn't want to jump at it, man. The dude got offered money, more money than he ever got.
Both of them did.
But the bigger purse, what they say, big bank take little bank. So we know where the big bank was at.
So that's what it is. So that's what y'all doing now.
What you mean? That's what we doing now. The dude had more belts and more money.
Right.
What you mean? More belts, more money.
So it make a difference because a nigga offered me more money than I offer you. That's why y'all say he turned out because it was more money.
Listen, Jamal, if you offer me $40 million to do it your way, I said, nigga, I'll offer you $120 million to do it my way, homie. You gonna decline me because I'm offering you more money?
Show proof of funds.
Here you go.
Now you can say the goddamn thing. You can say I give you $100 million fucking dollars. That don't mean you gonna do it. You ain't showing me shit. Wilder showed you the money. Proof.
Hey, stop capping, bro. You know the zone. That's how
I think I can kind of answer this a little bit, maybe. I don't know if Jamal will agree with it. Yeah, but the main thing I think that Black, 1-2 Kid, Iron Kong, all of us were kind of getting at is Tyson Fury had the belt for how long? Not very long. Let's just say that, and he was
never
trying
defended.
to make Undisputed happen. And Wilder had it a lot longer than him, and we still could never get it.
He would never unify.
Really close.
He didn't even unify with Charles Martin. So like he ain't been trying to unify and do nothing. He just been holding on to that.
It's nothing against Deontay Wilder. It's just like as fans of the sport, we just want the people that are actually gonna try to achieve the highest goal. So
first of all, hold on. First of all, Charles Martin, you got to understand. Al Heyman is an advisor. I'm advising you to take the most money that possible. That fight won. They gave him between about $8 to $10 million. They weren't gonna get Charles Martin that kind of money on that side. So you know what? If Ed or Hearn say I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that, as an advisor, I'm gonna tell you to go the best route. That was the best route. That's what he did.
Hey, John Dilly, what's going on?
Yeah, a lot.
Welcome, sir. You with us, John?
Right? Am I right or wrong?
My bad, Jamal. I missed your question. I was trying to introduce John Daly. I think he busy
Can you
right
hear
now.
me all right?
Okay, we hear you, bro.
Okay, good. Yeah. It's one of those days.
What's your thoughts on all this, man? Where you want to start? Fury, Wilder?
I think this is what I've wanted all along, to be honest. He's found a way to wait until they've got crowds for this fight that he couldn't get out of contractually, and at the same time keeping Tyson Fury's name on everybody's mind. So I just think he's played everybody.
Damn. Oh, motherfucker.
And I think Tyson Fury knew that shit too. I think he was playing motherfuckers too.
He didn't sign anything, and he announced yesterday it was definitely on the day before he knew it wasn't going to be on.
Yeah, but I mean,
come back on,
I'm pretty sure the lawyers told Tyson Fury or whoever or Bob that they probably weren't going to win.
That's actually what I'm saying. So the fact that he announced yesterday, Sunday, that he'd spoken to the Crown Prince in Saudi, the funds were all there, it's definitely on. But he didn't sign any paperwork.
Sounds like they both capping. And AJ's the only one who's worthy to pick up the hammer. Undisputed should go to him if this was the way shit's supposed to be. But unfortunately, we may never even see that shit.
Yeah, I feel bad for AJ, man. It's like AJ's been keep robbed of this situation.
Man, he's gonna be got the belt, though. It's all good. He still got them belts. He's straight. They got to sooner or later they got to come to him.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they actually never fight him, he could retire now. He doesn't need the money. Like
But why retire without? Right, he did make a load of money, but why retire? But I still can make $20-30 million every fight. I ain't retiring shit. If they don't want to fight me, they're gonna stack up on the boat.
He can make a bit more than that, but I think you need to appreciate he's got other things going on. He manages Lawrence Okoli, someone he's taken from the Olympics through to his first world title.
Man, it just ain't no legendary fights.
It seems like AJ the only
man.
It's like AJ the only one trying to move with integrity, man. The rest of these dudes playing games. Wilder playing games. Fury playing games.
Crawford
AJ
playing games.
Here you go.
Hey, when you gonna flame Crawford for saying Canelo? He scared he don't want to fight Canelo. Canelo will beat him. When you gonna flame him for saying that?
We'll start flaming him when Spence gets undisputed.
No, we talking about Crawford right now.
Hey Jamal, hold up real quick, Jamal.
We talking about Crawford.
Jamal, every time we got a topic we cooking on, you always want to bring up Spence.
Oh,
so,
we're just gonna jump around the circle.
Yeah, man, don't be a meat shield today. Lisa Bells, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Lisa
Nothing. Hey.
Hey, Lisa.
So hey, it is what it is. You know, the trilogy is I heard that
come on, Jalik, get up here, Jalik.
Oh, Jalik in here. What's up, Jalik? They said a stadium is booked in July or August or something.
It's the 24th of July that Top Rank have reserved the Raiders Stadium for, and that's why I think it's done all along. Because
that also must have been booked pretty recently, because I have been checking the booking dates on the stadium just to maybe have an edge on finding out when it's going to happen.
Regarding booking dates, when have people been allowed into Vegas? Because they probably weren't allowed to
good point.
until recently. And yet, as soon as the booking available, Bob's got it instantly.
Yeah, but what is Bob gonna do? Is he gonna book it and then show the Wilder Fury fight on the big screen? Like, what the fuck is going on?
No. Aren't they opening
Vegas? It's a drive-in, like theater.
Aren't they
probably at the Raiders Stadium?
Yeah, it's the Raiders Stadium.
Like y'all UK folks This is gonna be a massive fight.
Aren't they allowing people into Vegas now?
That's if the UK can fly out, though.
I don't think too many UK fans are going to fly to this. I'll be honest with you.
Man, we don't need UK fans to fly. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it a big fight. That little bit of island, them folk can't make that no big fight. Y'all can't make no big fight. We're in America, man.
We would love the UK fans to come
Y'all
over.
enjoy it, because I ain't
Don't mind
supporting it.
anything Jamal
I ain't
says.
supporting it, Jamal.
Why you ain't gonna support it?
I ain't with that fuck shit. Straight up.
Yeah.
What shit?
I ain't with that fuck shit. Straight
You don't
up.
like it?
I ain't supporting it.
Why you want to support it?
Because it's all just a bunch of just back and forth. Don't get me wrong. I do think that Wilder should get his trilogy, but you know, I was for the undisputed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting this mess.
She ain't supporting him.
Well, you know, it be all about them damn promoters and shit, man. They be not make y'all be thinking it be the fighter. Sometimes it be them promoters blocking that shit.
They all in on that shit, Jamal. They all,
you know what it is?
They all doing.
It's all politics. That's all what it is. And you know what I'm saying? This is the stance that I'm taking. I'm not supporting that. I don't really support like Fury anyway, or Wilder for that much. I'm just tired of both of them.
Fury is just
I'm sick of both of them.
Got such a track record of ducking people. I'm not sure.
Hey, you know what? You know what they got in common though? One thing that Wilder and Fury do got in common is start with a D and it end with a W.
Dylan White.
White.
That's why I don't fuck with them. They both ducked that fight.
You do know Fury ducked.
Dylan White.
He ducked David Price for the British title. He's ducked Pulev for the European title. He's ducked Anthony Joshua twice already. Not including whether you count this as a duck.
I'm tell you who everybody's trying to scared to they duck it. They don't want to fight Usyk. They scared of him, man. They don't want to fight that boy.
They're in talks with Usyk. I think they'll announce Usyk by the end of the
Mr. Jones, you always talking shit in the chat. Shut the fuck up.
Ooh, shit. Ooh. Who talking
always
shit?
Talking shit? Mr. Jones.
Hey, y'all better deal with Mr. Jones.
Don't even listen to him because I can tell that he's just a bit of an emotional guy.
Mr. Jones, click the link. Click the link.
Mr. Jones is probably better off having a bit of primrose oil, getting a hot water bath.
That link of disease. That link of disease, they scared to click on it. They scared.
Yeah, we only have really one rule, and that's just don't piss off Lisa.
This motherfucker Jamal immune to the flame.
Sick of him. He always trolling somewhere. He always just show up when it's Fury.
I ain't never seen him.
He always. Always talking.
Click the link. You talking, click the link and get your ass up, yo.
Tyson's trolls.
So we can bother your ass.
Hey, right quick.
Worst out of everybody's trolls. Yeah.
Hey, right quick. Shout out to Jalik the leader. What up?
Black Horseman, what's poppin', yo? Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. Shout out to everybody on the panel.
Hey, Jalik. I apologize for my behavior. This shit bring out the worst in people. You know what I mean?
Lisa, the flame that came out of her. We ready now. The flame came out. She home.
Yeah.
She home, man. She say speed on before you get peed on.
The internet's to do that.
But Jalik, let's get your thoughts, man. What's your thoughts on this whole shit? We got Deontay Wilder back in the motherfucking equation, bro.
Wilder versus 3. This is what I think. I'm rooting for Wilder to win, but I think Tyson Fury gonna win. Let me say that before we get it off. Wilder is making a lot of excuses. He messed his brand up, but we know the way the world is. You can make excuses. You can have many flaws, but still generate like money and income. But as far as like popularity, we gotta admit that even though he got his ass knocked out, he is a big name. Mm-hmm. And just because Tyson Fury knocked him out, that don't mean that AJ gonna do it. I still think he'd knock AJ out, and I like AJ. And I think AJ can might get Tyson Fury. So I don't understand why Tyson Fury just didn't bend to it. But if you look at Tyson Fury's character history, he does this all the time. He's like a master manipulator. Like I won't be surprised if he going to it'd be like a pastor and have like a big church. You know how they do, and they be manipulating people. He's good at it because he's very charismatic, and he get people drunk off what he say and his story about mental health. So he's able to do certain things and get you drunk. It's Tyson Fury fault, bro, and Bob Arum. Why they just didn't have a fight? Now, like if you see it from Wilder's perspective, or just say it from your own perspective. Say if you're a boxer, Black, and you got your ass knocked out, you want revenge. Now, and you already rich, no matter what amount of money they're gonna offer you, you want revenge. You want it back. So no matter how bad we want to see Undisputed, you can't actually be mad at Wilder, bro. Like if you really think about it, like you can't be mad at him. So I personally wanted to see the AJ and Fury fight. Now, if they can't have it, then he got to honor his contract. That's just the way it is. It's crazy.
Get your ass sued.
Hey Jamal,
Exactly.
let me drop the dancing AB for the super chat. Appreciate you, dog.
Yeah.
How could have said it?
Yeah, that's just the way. That's just the way it is. It's Tyson. They could have been. This fight is like boxing is like that's why I don't even really get upset no more. It's like they hate on their own self. It's like they don't want to win. It's like they want UFC to take over. They want Triller to take over. It's like they do everything they can to make themselves look stupid. Like what's the point? Like why he ain't fight him? And why? And if you look at it, if you peep game, you can see a lot of collusion going on. They know damn well he had the arbitration, but we all know that certain people in the media is paid off, so they try to assume the sale. The same. I don't want to say it, man, because I don't want to I don't want to say that. But listen, Black man, they was colluding. And it started to get crazy because when March came, I was like, if they don't announce this by the end of March, I'm giving up because I don't like to be going back and forth. That's why with the Crawford and Bud thing, I'm done with them. Like I don't care no more. Like I don't play games. Right. I'm not no little kid.
You ain't gonna kill till it come back around.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna emotionally be involved in it. Exactly. I'm not a little kid. I like boxing as a whole. I'm not just a fan of just Wilder. You get what I'm saying? If they retire, I'm gonna still watch boxing.
Hell yeah.
And they not my heroes. Like I don't worship them. Like they just regular niggas. Yeah, they regular niggas. I don't worship none of them. Bro. Yeah, I don't worship them.
The biggest tragedy, like Jalika's saying, is all this time is now lost. It's like you get nothing.
He could have been done it, man. Tyson Fury beat Tyson Fury, bro, and then he clout chasing off of AJ. Yeah, he clout chasing off AJ. AJ going, but the thing about it is, I was debating with somebody. They said who had the best resume. I said, bro.
Hey, I want to know. Has Cat Cook actually got a link for that she just put out?
Oh, yes, you got a link for that? Hold on. Cat just said revenge. Wilder just asked for 17 million step aside money. Did he ask for step aside money?
Yeah, that's man.
This shit is.
Like, is that for real? Like, I need to see a link or something for that.
Man, that's a chess move though. That's a chess move though. Get what? If you offer me, if I say 17 million, you say something. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all get unsmooth, but guess what? I'm still gonna be the man. You're still gonna have to fight me. So that's a chess move right there.
I wouldn't do that.
They stalling and just putting a stain on boxing.
Bob Arum already said. Bob Arum already said they ain't giving him no money.
Yeah,
he can't get no money off.
Bob Arum ain't giving that money up.
Yeah, why would they do that? And they feel like their guy gonna win, and he already said he wanted. So you gotta. I mean, Wilder, give him credit. He actually want the rematch. Like, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he's going to win. I didn't think AJ was going to beat Ruiz. I didn't think AJ was going to beat Ruiz, but he did it. So we don't actually know until they get in the ring. So we can't question him.
But let's be honest though. Like, see, like Ronald, I kind of disagree with you. You said straight back to boxing because Wilder versus Fury is stuff that turns. I mean, yeah, it turns fans off, but you motherfuckers are gonna be watching the shit.
Yeah,
They're gonna watch the fight.
Wilder.
You know, so it's
the
gonna
thing
do.
that I think everybody's missing with this is Fury could fuck around and get knocked out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Has anyone else seen the footage of him at the weekend?
Go ahead,
I don't care which one of them motherfuckers win. I just want to see one of them motherfuckers lose because I don't like either one of them.
Y'all both knock yourselves out.
Because like he was fighting with AB in Miami. And I've seen
both of them can't lose. Somebody got to win.
I hope they knock each other both out. I'm dead ass serious.
Has anybody else seen
They holding up? They holding up undisputed. My bad. Go ahead.
No, that's right.
And he been
It's a lot of people frustrated because it's undisputed being held up.
And he been strutting around. And Fury been strutting around like a colorful peacock, walking around all around through
the footage of him out of his head.
Hold on. Go ahead,
with
Lisa.
them Versace robes on, like he's Scarface.
You know what?
Yeah.
I truly believe.
And fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, I truly believe the whole time he been training for Wilder.
Have you seen the footage of him out of his head with AB in the hotel room?
I saw that, yeah.
And was Sugar Hill out of his head as well? Because I'm sure there's footage of Sugar Hill taking his top off and dancing on the furniture too.
And Wilder, you keep playing with Wilder. Wilder he better quit playing with Wilder. Wilder is he's very dangerous. And the crazy thing about it, look,
he gonna land.
Look, I think I forgot who said it, but I've been telling people this for a while. If you think just because Usyk is smaller that he gonna get in there with AJ and just lose, I favor AJ to win. But that's not no easy fight, bro.
Hell no.
That shit.
I mean,
dangerous,
nothing's changed
bro.
on this side. We still have AJ number 1, but
Usyk can fight.
Usyk
I
dangerous,
don't see
bro.
it being too much of an issue for AJ.
I'm not sure Usyk's dangerous.
Yeah, that's dangerous, bro. Yes, it
Usyk's
is.
a good fighter.
I've
I
got
agree.
a couple of points about Usyk that I think you need to consider. I've tried to find a situation where Usyk has actually been the man with a significantly smaller reach. Even against Chisora, he had a big reach advantage because he's got a 78-inch reach.
Yeah.
He's got to walk forward into AJ's mid-range to land on AJ because he's got a 4-inch reach disadvantage.
True,
So if AJ sits back, he can land, and AJ's shown that he's quite happy to jab the body. I don't
against
care
what southpaws?
how elusive.
Of course, AJ can knock him
what
out.
Southpaw? I'm trying to think. Yeah, what Southpaw's AJ for?
Charles Martin.
Charles Martin.
Count.
Okay. Yeah. I favor AJ to win.
He had them tight shorts on, man. He couldn't.
I favor AJ to win, bro. I favor AJ to win, but
that
Usyk
don't count,
ain't nobody
man.
that can just come in there.
Charles Martin's not that bad. Look at.
No, he's actually
come on, John. John being nice. Come on, man.
No, I was more the Kawanaki result. I don't think that Charles Martin's world level, but he's not as bad as people say he is.
What weight is he gonna come in at? That's gonna be tricky because if he,
I think they've already determined that they're keeping AJ around.
I'm talking about against Usyk because the weight that he coming for Usyk is not gonna be the same as Tyson Fury. You can't do that.
All right, so hold on.
I'm not sure I agree with that, to be honest.
So let me get to this comment real quick. Box Finesse says if Deontay wins, huge credit goes to Malik Scott. We can say a lot of things about him, but at least he was a boxer, unlike Ben Harry Davidson, only part-time trainer. Let's keep the same energy. Okay, man. I mean,
shot fired.
Yo, I bet you he ain't even hitting the mitts.
I'm gonna give the credit to Wilder. I'm gonna get a credit to Wilder if he wins. I ain't gonna really this Malik Scott.
Why you gonna get credit to Malik Scott? I said
Ronald Finkley, he's an ass. What's he talking about? Hey, shout out to Ronald Finkley with the super sticker, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh yeah, Ronald gonna want the dancing, AB. My fault, bro. My fault. Wilder, the easy pickings champion. Damn,
yeah,
what he might go in there and show.
Wilder. Let's see how easy picking he is.
Yeah, pick your
head up. Pulling the goddamn corner.
So let me ask: do y'all think Wilder will fight AJ if he actually beat Fury?
No.
That's
See, that's
I
what I
don't
don't
think
like.
so, man. I think he'll hold it up.
Yo, both
Man, you act
both
like that.
Wallace and
AJ
Fury
got
gonna
that
hold it up.
fucking just killer or something. AJ
Both of
shit.
them dudes gonna hold up undisputed, man. That's what they've been doing this whole time, man. We've been getting played by both of these suckers. I'm sorry. Like, as a boxing fan, this shit got me kind of pissed off because they knew what it was prior, and I guess you could say Wilder was telling everybody, but nobody was listening. But I mean, shit. Like, but still in all, like, if he wins, he ain't gonna fight AJ. If Tyson wins,
Unless everything go his way.
I don't know, man.
And AJ was the A side, remember? And I really don't like to get into that A side stuff.
Yeah,
It was like
Tyson Fury, if he wins,
that
he's gonna
money is
ask for
slave
more money.
wages. This was that. This was that. This was that. It's just too much drama with them too.
Yeah.
If I was AJ, I walk away from them. I walk away from them and tell them this is what I want. Let them do the. Like I heard somebody
So
say
what you
another.
want?
Let
What
them
you
do the
want, Lisa?
footwork. Let them do the footwork. No, I'm saying let them do the footwork this time instead of them. If he's gonna fight Wilder or Fury at another time, you know what I'm saying? Let them do all the footwork and tell him what he wants. Tell them what he wants, and let them. You know what I'm saying? Because this
Figure it
time,
out. Yeah.
Eddie Hearn was running around trying to get all of. No, let them do something for a change.
The thing is, if Wilder wins, who thinks Al Heyman's going to let Wilder do anything other than... If Wilder wins, does anyone actually think that Heyman will allow him to fight a non-PBC fighter so that they can...
Nah, he's fighting Ruiz.
He's gonna fight Ruiz. They're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep it recycled. They're gonna recycle it on the PBC side forever.
Yeah, exactly. So if Wilder wins, I confident we will not get undisputed in the heavyweight division. Because I think they'll just keep the belt over there with their heavyweights.
If Wilder wins, they would have to come over to the PBC because they're gonna want it on their terms.
If he's gonna go to the PBC, they're not gonna get him to just do one fight, are they?
Asian money. Link drop. Red glove.
Yeah. It can't be no. It can't be no decision.
What's the reaction, Jamal? Hold up. What's the reaction out there though, John Daly? Because we know what the reaction is here in America. Like, what's the reaction?
I think temperature the main thing is, from what I've seen, people are happy with Fury. Some people are blaming Hearn and Fury. I haven't really seen a lot of people upset with Wilder because at the end of the day, all Wilder's done is look after himself, which is what anyone would do.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Wilder doing this. And last year, when they were talking about having the trilogy fight, I had no issue with it. I just wanted to get it out of the way. And the fact it's dragged on so long is the only thing that it's the time that's wasted because AJ could have actually fought Usyk by now. They could have just got that.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part about it. Yeah. Because it's fucked up for AJ. Ace Money, what up?
Dang, Black was good, man. First of all, shout out to the entire UGC. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Hey, Black, man, AJ gonna have to do something, man. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury, either way, he gonna be in a super fight. If it's AJ or Deontay Wilder 3, Tyson Fury gonna be mixing it up with one of the best heavyweights in the world. Now, AJ, we can't hold his hand through the situation. We can't act like AJ ain't get smacked up by Andrew Ruiz, who was a nobody. You know what I mean? I just can't wait, man. I hope, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that Deontay Wilder gets that third fight so Tyson Fury can end his career, man. You know what I mean? He's already dead. We bring him back for the dead and kill his ass again. And then we go after AJ. But we all know Fury wanted that AJ fight bad. Now, if we going to hold Tyson Fury accountable, who's just a fighter, and everybody want to, you know what I mean? Everybody want to say Fury this, Fury that, but he's just a fighter. Now, the promoters should be held responsible. Eddie Hearn, he knew that Tyson Fury was in arbitration as well. Bob Arum said that. He kept talking about it. Deontay Wilder he's still a possibility. Frank Warren said that. But Eddie Hearn, all he was saying, I'm only focused on Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, but he's off the hook. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to believe, but if that third fight with Wilder happens, I'll be happy with that too, bro. I think it's gonna be the biggest fight in boxing. Name another fight right now that's scheduled bigger than the third fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Name one fight bigger than that in boxing right now.
Canelo versus Plant for undisputed.
Nah, that ain't bigger than that though.
For then Wilder and Fury.
Technically, Joshua and Fury was done. So. I don't know.
Fury.
Yeah.
I mean, wait a minute though. I gotta ask H this. H, so why would Hearn be on the hook? Because technically he going by what and everyone else is saying about the arbitration. So all he was trying to do is get the boxer fans undisputed. The same with AJ. And I think Tyson Fury would have known for sure. And then
Bro,
and still
Eddie
drag
Hearn knew
that
it
shit
too.
out.
Eddie Hearn is the one making the fight as well. He's doing most of the talking. Of course, Eddie Hearn knew. Of course he do, bro. We can't just make excuses for this dude. This dude is a professional. He got lawyers. This is a big money fight. Of course he knows.
He didn't have nothing to do with.
I've got a
he has nothing to do with Fury, though.
I've got a question.
I mean, he does because he was. Elisa, you know why? Because he was making a fight with Tyson Fury. So he does have something to do with that.
Hey, Bunny, what's the benefit to Eddie Hearn in stringing the public along and trying to make this fight when he knew it wasn't going to happen? How does Hearn benefit from this situation?
Well, how many times has Eddie Hearn done this? Plenty of times he's done shit like this. Announce fights that don't happen. Announce fights that don't happen. He always running his mouth. He's always capping. But you know.
But why you ain't got no flame for Fury though? Like he just got to handle business.
Fury's a fighter. Fury is just a fighter.
Yeah,
his job is to get in the ring.
He's a professional. He's got to be professional too. So if as a professional, you agree to have this rematch, then just do that shit instead of misleading the public out here, man. Like it's official and for sure.
The contract was expired, bro. Eddie Hearn said the fight was for sure. Eddie Hearn was the one that said the fight was for sure 100%. But nobody want to talk about Eddie Hearn though. That's the whole thing that confused me.
I know, but you keep redirecting flame to everybody else except Fury, and I'm like, well, this nigga part of the problem, bro. The big part of the problem.
Everybody's a part of the problem.
He did was clout. He used the clout of his name to build this up. That's what he did.
Done that with
Fury wanted to make the fight happen. Fury wanted to make the fight happen with
So
Anthony
Lisa,
Joshua.
you saying he clout chased AJ to make this rematch bigger with Wilder?
No, I'm saying he was clout, using his name, talking all this stuff, and then now all of this stuff didn't come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Just stop calling out the person's name or whatever. Or it's like I kind of think I think that Eddie Hearn and AJ was a little bit played, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it was played.
Because
I think Eddie Hearn was the one doing the playing.
I don't think Eddie Hearn is no angel in this either now at all.
But
that's what it sounds like. People trying to make him seem like an angel. He the one that did the most talking and promised the fans the fight 100%. The fight is guaranteed, but nobody want to talk about that. He did the most talking at anybody.
He works for Anthony Joshua, so Anthony Joshua is like, I want that fight. So they can do anything.
They both wanted to fight. Tyson Fury wanted to fight too, and Anthony Joshua wanted to fight.
I watched his interview. I mean, the dude, he owned up to his own shit. Like,
y'all ever get a job, right? You know how it is when you need a job. Nobody want to hire you until somebody hire you, and then you finally get a job, but then another job that you've been applied for call you. But you back and forth negotiating the money, but you don't tell one of the jobs that you got hired. And then they find out, basically. So that's kind of basically what happened. They just playing games. So the ultimate person is Tyson Fury. You can't just not honor your contract, bro. Like, no matter
the contract was expired, bro. The contract was expired 7 months ago.
Where is the and then you gotta factor in the pandemic.
It obviously wasn't.
It can't be expired.
It was expired. That's why they had to go to court.
It's obvious
What?
that
No, Wilder took him to
I
court
think
because he's been
based on
honored.
Bob Arum's background of, supposed to have extensive knowledge on like contracts and reading through the fine lines on these things,
Yes.
why people
What
kind
about
of
Eddie Hearn?
gravitate to it.
What about Eddie Hearn? He was in on it too.
Yeah,
He was in
I
on the
agree
whole
with
thing
you.
too.
Eddie Hearn
Hearn's
is
not
to
a lawyer.
blame, but at the same time, I think Eddie Hearn was almost playing like this side of like, hey, if I can like get all this media to say, hey, we want
So he
AJ
clout
versus
chased too.
Fury,
He was
then
clout chasing
maybe
too. Then
the
okay. He
mediator
clout
or
chased off the whole
whoever is
thing
in
too.
charge of all this
Shit is
will
crazy
maybe
as
like
fuck.
catch on to it. But
Eddie Hearn is a fucking joke, bro. Nobody want to talk about this pussy dude, Eddie Hearn, who ain't doing
Damn. So
shit with
you just
Demetrius
switched
No,
up.
Andrade.
Aaron,
No,
Wait a minute.
what
Bob
about the
Arum
shit
is a
he
joke.
what
They
about
all
the shit that
liars.
this dude doing with Demetrius
No,
Andrade, sitting on the podium
oh
with
God,
Canelo
man.
and kick Demetrius Andrade off the shit? Come on, man.
Now
Y'all
you
niggas fat.
redirected
Hey
flame
man,
in
hey
other
look, y'all,
areas. So okay.
y'all good, y'all could do the Eddie Hearn kumbaya, try to build
Ain't
up Anthony
nobody.
Joshua.
why they
Hey nah,
Let him
hey,
get it out. Let him get it out. Go
yeah,
ahead.
y'all could. I'm saying y'all could do the Eddie Hearn
You doing that
kumbaya.
with it? Were you doing that with Fury?
Fury, bro.
I ain't even
With
said
Fury.
nothing about Tyson Fury. All I'm hearing is
Right.
Tyson
You're not
Fury is
saying
his
nothing
fault.
negative about him. You just
I
saying
said
Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn did the most talking. He's the one putting the fight together. He's the promoter, but nobody want to
Didn't I
help
say he
hold
That's
this
what
talked
he's
man
too
supposed
much?
to
accountable.
do. He a
Now,
Didn't I
promoter.
say
look
he
at.
talked too much?
Yeah, you said that. You the
And
only
I
one
said
that
he
probably said
wasn't
that.
no angel. And I
You
said he's no angel in this.
you the only one that said that. And I wasn't talking. I mean, shit. Hey man, I ain't trying to offend anybody, yo.
You
You know what I
good.
mean? To be honest,
Funny,
you know what I
I
mean.
know
I'ma just
you're in
let
the
y'all
chat.
go. And hey man, I ain't even talking to
Nah,
you,
that's
bro.
your
Listen,
your
listen.
opinion though.
Yeah,
You're not
I
wrong with
mean, shit.
that.
I just wanted to salute my nigga Black, and y'all could, you know, what I'm saying, get back to the
Hey,
80. I
Funny,
mean,
I
the
know you're
kumbaya.
in the
Hey, my
chat.
nigga, I ain't talking to you, bro.
Hey, hold up. H.
I ain't even
Why you
talking. Hey, I'm about
why
to.
you raising your
No, I'm
voice
about
at
to
him
dip.
though? Like
I know
Hey,
you were in
listen,
the
what
chat when I
listen.
went
I know.
through
Hey,
oh,
listen.
was that
It's like
Dealey? I thought the one two was talking. So you got an issue with Dealey? John Dealey?
he does have an issue with me.
he's a
Oh,
dosser.
okay. I was
That's
like,
what he
what's
is.
going
He's a
on?
dosser. He a
Oh,
big
go ahead.
dosser. He's a big dosser. You know what I mean? And like I said,
What's your issue with Dealey? What happened?
He's a dosser. That's what
But
he
that you're
is.
not telling me what
He's
happened. What?
he's a dosser. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Is
Ain't even really
because he's
that
from the
deep.
UK or y'all got into it, a debate? What?
It ain't even that deep, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Okay.
shout outs to the UGC. Shout outs to a Black Horseman.
So
You know what I mean? I'm
I
gonna get
know
back to
you
my
were in the
shit.
chat
Much
when I
love.
was on Beef's
No
Live,
doubt.
and I said Eddie Hearn has to carry
Man,
some.
shut your bitch ass up, man. I ain't even talking
Hey,
to you.
Why do
let
you?
him
Why
cook.
do you
Let him
take
cook.
Get off my
my
dick,
like
nigga.
that?
Bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
chill. What are you doing?
Hey, relax, H. This homie, he on my panel, so y'all know what it is when y'all jump on my panel. You're gonna have to respect the ones on the panel. Period. So we don't do that over here.
Yeah, I don't know that like John ever comes on here, so I
That's
don't.
why I
I don't
asked.
know
I
what
said,
he's talking about.
what happened? So I was happy to see John came back because he don't come through that much. So he was visiting.
I had to do an unsociable hours job last year, Black, because of COVID.
Usyk, man, Usyk. Y'all are right though because he literally fought Pulev. Time go by so fast. Is amazing. That was literally almost 6 months ago. He could have been fighting Pulev last week and got that out the way, and then be on his way.
Exactly, because I mean they're trying to say that
Way
they can do this fighting over.
that. Now they gonna make him look. This is how crazy it's gonna be. They gonna make him do this one, and then he gonna have to fight Hergovic versus whoever they make fight Hergovic because Michael Hunter don't want to smoke. Maybe it'd be Hergovic versus Joe Joyce. And like I said, you can't play boxing because it's sad, but one of them fighting Joe Joyce is a dangerous fight for AJ. Let's put it that way, bro. That's a very dangerous fight before you gonna fight Undisputed. So hopefully we get to see it. It's sad, but it's like almost expected in boxing. It's like hopefully we get to see it, man.
Yeah, the reason I feel bad for him is because he has collected, he's done the correct path. He's gone, to collect all these belts, and he's not getting the opportunity. And he has been pretty straightforward and honest, AJ, with his career. And he's told us that, by the next Olympics, he's going to be done with boxing. So it does suck for him.
Hey, real quick, good comment. He says Eddie Hearn should have made Fury uphold his contract before entertaining Fury versus Joshua. So, okay, now that you actually logically put that there, I'm like, okay, I want to know what people mad at him for, because I just figured he's just doing what he needed to do as promoter. But when you put it like that, maybe he should have just fell back and allowed that whole situation to clear out before entertaining that. So, you know what? I don't have an issue with that comment right there.
I think
from the outside looking in, though, it seems like Eddie was.
He said he played the game. Damn.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I was just saying, from the outside looking in, to me, yeah. From the outside looking in, to me, it looks like Bob Arum was telling him, "Oh, we got this under control. You know, don't worry about the arbitration. That's our thing. We'll take care of that. You take care of this." And I think I could be wrong, but I think that's why Eddie was doing all the talking. You know, because at the end of the day, he had nothing to do with the arbitration itself. So, probably, you know, it's just one of those things. I think he tried his best, and it's just things that are out of his control. You know, when it comes to these promoters, don't put too much faith in any of them. They're out there to they're out there to sell you these fights, and more importantly, sell you these boxers. Like if they can sell you the boxer without giving you the fight you want, they're gonna do it. But Eddie Hearn, I think he was legitimately trying to make this fight. Something happened that was out of his control, and the ones I feel sorry for are all them channels who was you know, report on every little thing, and then it's like what for nothing. The fight ain't happening. At least not yet, not next. So that's why I say, you know, make sure you get your sources together. It's cool to be the guy, to be the breaking news guy, but at the end of the day, you gain the subscribers, and then when the fight don't happen, you got a whole bunch of people looking at you sideways now, because you gained a whole lot of subscribers, and they're all looking at you like you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah.
Good point, brother.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump off though, because I'm working. I just want to jump on real quick. I feel bad that, you know, I've been missing all your lives. It's just because it's been conflict with work.
Man, you getting to the money, so we understand.
All right, but everybody, y'all be blessed. Y'all take it easy, and don't let this news get you too upset. I mean, it is what it is. Anytime there's undisputed talks, I would say always be skeptical. But that being said, everybody be safe. Peace.
Yeah, you too, RGM.
Peace out, Red Glove.
Little Red.
We got it in what? I got some money on there. We got 4 days, right? Into Josh Taylor.
You got money on Taylor, you say?
Yeah.
I'm picking him to win. I don't know if I'm a bet, but
Black and Brown got a bet on that.
Who?
Hey, Jalik, you got that video I sent you?
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, but I'm gonna have to watch it. Yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah, Boo Boo was on Ringside Reporter last week. Yeah, he was out there working out. He did like a interview with them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had to check it out. But yeah, this Josh Taylor thing is gonna be. It should be fire, but it's crazy. They don't get no promotion at all. I'm like, Top Rank, they about to sell their I don't know what they doing to their company. They seem different right now.
For this undisputed.
Jalik, refresh my memory. Do we got a bet on that?
You like Jose Ramirez?
Yeah, I'm taking Ramirez in that fight. Yeah.
You are? Oh, good one. I got a bet.
I'm taking Ramirez as well.
No, we don't got a bet. We can bet on it.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if we had.
No, we don't.
I got renege on nothing.
Brown. I got 200 with Black and Brown. We can bet if you liked Jose Ramirez.
I got 50 on Taylor. Whoever want it.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that.
I got 50 on
Y'all
Taylor.
hear that? It's dumb. Is Josh Black got 50 on Taylor, and you know Black and Brown. I'm gonna hit him up on his I'm gonna hit him up this weekend. We might can watch it together live. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna be a very, very interesting fight, man. And I like what Taylor is saying, and it's with this AJ fight not being there, he'll be the first UK person this year, you know what I mean, to get, you know, undisputed and kind of, you know, put the UK as a whole. I know Scotland's a little different.
It's getting on my nerves.
What?
in the chat. He's a troll, man.
Oh, nobody ain't dealt with him? Oh, wow.
What guy you
I'm
talking?
saying
What guy you talking about?
guy cursed out earlier. He just everywhere I go, I see him.
The best thing to do with trolls is ignore them because they just got the issues. They just want attention.
Because if you give
them energy,
It's like the Tyson Fury name come up, he just go crazy.
And a lot of times, believe it or not, it'd be literally people that work in Tyson Fury's camp that use different screen. You'd be surprised how.
Yeah.
Surprised, yo.
Method and Madness really believing that Eddie played with it. He said that's why they announced the fight the day before the arbitration was over, and he said it made Wilder look like the bad guy.
It didn't make Wilder look like the bad
guy. Like damn, he fucking up the Undisputed for everybody. Fuck you, Wilder.
I don't really
for
see
a boxing fan. Well, go ahead, John.
Yeah, it is kind of manipulative.
Actually, it was Fury who announced it the day before.
Yeah, it was Fury that
Fury, yeah. So yeah, Fury. Let's be correct. It was Fury.
Now, more people blame Wilder on it, but Wilder don't care because he want to get his belt back. I mean, hey,
Wilder's not the bad guy in this.
I think it's the only way Wilder can get his belt back because, like I said, I think if Tyson Fury pulled off the win against AJ and the shit did happen, he would have retired.
Yeah,
and then he would have been like, I beat them both, and then he would have just left it
stupid.
I haven't seen that much hate directed at Wilder anyway.
But John Daly, man, do you honestly think Fury is gonna fight Wilder?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna fight him?
I think this is what Bob wanted all along.
No, Bob wants that, right?
Yeah, I think Bob has more sway over what Tyson Fury does than people realize.
Bob's the biggest fucking liar out of all of them.
Hell yeah, man.
I told you, man, that old miserable fart got fucking like that motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, man, that dude
dried up raisin is just in the bottom of a damn.
Boxing wasn't diehards, bro. I'm telling you, the stuff that been going on with boxing is really making people that been pure diehards to just give up on boxing, like for real. Like a lot of people is gonna leave because of it. Like
he's gonna come out and say some shit like, "I told you guys the entire time, Wilder and Tyson Fury was the fight."
He never listened.
Did you hear that? He already said some G shit already. He said, "No, I'm not fan of nothing. It's cheaper to just get rid of it."
The thing is, Bob started talking about Wilder fighting.
Bob is crazy, man. He's crazy.
He started talking about this fight about a month ago.
Mm-hmm. He never wanted the AJ fight anyway. I agree.
I don't think he did. He's been talking about the Fury Wilder fight.
American pay-per-view, and I can probably do $1 million now. And to be honest with you, and then they can get the gate money at the where the Raiders play in Vegas because I heard it's open now. They already got it. He already got the dates signed off. So
exactly, and he's been talking about Tyson Fury fighting Wilder for about the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
but this isn't new to Bob. Bob's been talking about this fight for at least 3 weeks. I think more like a month.
Actual.
Yo, can you hear me good?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, I just wanted to say, there's a big mess up on Bob Arum's part, right? This has nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. As much as people want to talk shit about Eddie Hearn, he can only go by what Bob Arum and Top Rank and Team Fury was saying to him, right? Bob Arum being a lawyer, right? Being someone who's been a federal prosecutor, right? He was a federal prosecutor, should have looked at and took back his notes from way back when in his congressional federal regulations, right? And looked at congressional federal regulations to see what act of God, an act of God, right? And if you look, it has certain definitions, like what the lawyer or the judge in the arbitration case used was the inability term, right? What's the inability term? It means the incapacity of any person to maintain or furnish or permit access to any records, regulations, where such capacity arises out of the causes beyond the controlled and without the fault or negligence of such persons. Such causes may include, but are not restricted to, acts of God or the public enemy, fires, floods, epidemics, quarantine restrictions, strikes, unusual severe weather. But in every case, a failure must be beyond the control and without fault or negligence of said person. So them letting the contract or the time limit expire, so to speak, that wasn't their fault, because why? It was COVID, right? Who ever thought COVID would have happened? It was an unforeseen special event.
There is an issue with that argument.
Hold on, John.
Should have known that. He should have said, you know what? Let's hold off on this for now. So this is not. Let me finish. It has nothing to do with people putting a blame on Eddie Hearn. You know, because the fight where these two fights happen here in the States, right? Contracts were here in the States, so they got to go by contraction case. Okay, here in the States with the Joshua fight on August 14th. It's just that they need to execute the rematch by the 15th of September. But I mean, you can have an issue with it all you want, but the law is the law. Okay, and in this case, Bob Arum should have looked at congressional federal regulations, because you know that has to deal with contracts, right? You know, CFRs and acquisitions and contract regulations. Okay, so that's why I went to arbitration. Okay, and that's why it was kept on a hush. It was muffled. There was an order of, you know, there was no you know, nobody can say anything. It was a gag order. Yeah, who could have knew? So Eddie Hearn not knowing all this, that's not his fault. You know, and Bob Arum should have been more wise to be like, you know what, let me look at my books and these you know, congressional federal mandates on contracts and what is supposed to be a good contract, or what can expire and what can't expire. You know, I mean, it's kind of a rudimentary bumble, if you will, a fumble on Bob Arum's part, and him being a former federal lawyer himself, an assistant district attorney, right, a prosecutor, should have looked into that some more.
Yeah.
Actual facts.
Good shit, actually. Go ahead, John.
So the fight could have happened. Fights have been happening since last August.
Right, but the thing is that they wanted to be free. They wanted the seats, asses in seats. That's what it was.
I appreciate that, but this is my point. So both sides agreed to not make it. So it's not like there's a force majeure where an act of God has stopped this fight from happening. Both parties have agreed to not have the fight. So there is quite a significant legal difference there. And it just makes me more and more suspicious that Bob did actually want to have the fight. He just wanted to delay it till he could get a crowd.
I'm just throwing out the legalities of what could have happened during the arbitration.
Yeah, but if you're going to talk about legalities, the fight could have happened. They could have agreed to have the fight. In fact, both sides, when negotiating the fight, agreed to postpone it.
I think that's what Angel is kind of saying.
No, but it's not what he's saying, because what you're trying to say is
in a way where they just made a mistake. He's kind of like agreeing with you, I believe.
I'm kind of disagreeing with him. So what I'm trying to say is, for a force majeure to be put into place, that's an act of God. That's beyond everybody's control. Fights have been happening, and both parties agreed to not stage the fight. Therefore, there was nothing preventing the fight from happening other than the two parties agreeing on both sides to not have the fight.
So that's why most agree. Like, it's more of Fury himself who's telling them what to do, and all the people around them.
This is why I think Bob wanted to have the fight all along. He just waited to delay it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, man. Hopefully they can fight for undisputed. It's kind of Usyk is I got him losing to AJ, but that's still a dangerous fight, and we know Wilder is dangerous for Fury, and
I got AJ stopping Usyk.
You got him stopping him. Yeah,
I think AJ stops him quite.
I can see it. I can see it late, but he can't.
I don't think it'll be that late.
He can't get tired in that fight.
5 rounds.
Fury and Wilder. That's gonna be Wilder. Look like Wilder ain't do nothing with his left hand during them clips. You notice that?
Yeah, he did. No, he did. He threw the double left hook.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Oh, okay. I missed that. Okay. So maybe Wilder. Maybe Wilder.
Hey, but Jalik, what's your thoughts on say this fight go through, right? This third fight with Fury and Wilder. There's nobody that's going to throw the towel in this time.
Yeah, but you know what though? The referee will. The referee ain't gonna do that.
Nah, if he get the same dude, he like that one ref too. He gonna be. Hey, watch he get the same ref.
Steve Smoger, I draw it on, but even he eventually will throw the towel in if it's getting.
Wilder don't want no ref that's gonna be trying to get in there and stop something. Well, he want to go out on his shield, bro.
They call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. But if Wilder,
it's what did Jabal say? It kill it be killed. It kill it be killed.
If he beat Fury, AJ versus Wilder is a bigger fight than AJ versus Fury. If he beat Fury, bro, him against AJ is gonna be big, bro. That's gonna be.
No, it ain't, because it'll never happen. Probably. Would you say, Actual?
It won't happen.
Yeah, so say it. If Wilder win, we forget about undisputed, dog.
So if y'all think that's gonna happen, do y'all think Clint gonna fight Canelo? Then that's the same situation.
Who? What you mean the same situation?
Canelo, it's the same.
It's not the same situation. We had two people that was go ahead, 1, 2.
No, I'm just saying.
Did you just say Clint gonna fight Canelo?
I said Plant.
Oh, I thought you said Clint.
I thought you said Clint as well. I was
that's a similar situation because he got 1 belt. Canelo got 3 belts.
They're already moving to not make that fight.
Huh?
So Plant's been coming out saying that Billy Joe Saunders and Liam Smith got sold down the river, but only fighting for $8 million. How much does Plant actually make a fight?
He's probably gonna get 10 to fight.
No, I think they're shaking.
Finding a sweet way out to fight.
They're gonna price themselves out of that fight. I guarantee you.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
10. He might get 10 million because
I don't think he wants 10. I don't think they're going to take the fight.
Oh wow, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that don't get made, then Wilder versus AJ definitely probably wouldn't. But that's way
Spencer Crawford ain't get made. Like, I mean,
that's literally be the biggest fight in boxing. AJ versus Wilder. That fight would be big, bro.
It was. I don't think it'll ever be that big again.
Fury, nah, that fight will be.
I don't know. Huge. I don't know. I mean, it could be. I ain't hating on them. I hope they get their bags, but I'm just letting you know. I don't know myself. If I'm not feeling it the same way.
Knocks out Fury, I think the fight would be massive.
Both the dudes got stopped.
However,
yeah, but it's heavyweight boxing because Lennox Lewis got knocked out.
Right, I get it. And but could you imagine how big it would have been if neither one of them got stopped?
Yeah, but actually,
1, 2 kids in some way.
Dog, I gotta share this one more time, man. I couldn't believe this when I first seen this shit. I was like, "What?
You never gonna get the fight. You never gonna get the fight."
I never watched it. I didn't really watch that thing. I gotta watch it when I get.
Yeah, that's it. That's fucked up.
I didn't watch the whole process. I didn't get it. I didn't really watch.
He telling the world like he ain't ever getting shot again.
Oh, for real?
That type of shit. I do not ride with shit like that. That's not big champ shit.
Yeah, that's.
That man said that with a straight face too.
All
Like,
that man said was, "Yo, congratulations on your fight," and he was like, "You know, I'm a big fan." And he was like, "I know."
which 160 title does Andre hold?
WBO.
Right.
So if he moves up in weight,
is
he automatically mandatory for the 168? Or
that is a fact, sir.
He
So
could
why
do
doesn't he
that.
just do it?
Yeah, exactly. He
Good
could do that
comment.
too. That's
Good-
why he gets
Give up
flamed.
some leverage and give
Good
up the
statement.
belt. They gonna have
But hold on. But good thing is though, maybe that was his test. He was testing Canelo, and Canelo fucking failed the test, I think, because he said you ain't never getting a fight. So that means that if Andre become your mandatory, your statement said he ain't never getting a fight, but you're gonna have to renege on that.
It's worse though, Black, because he didn't say never. He said never. You ain't never getting in the fight. You ain't
Man,
never
checkmated him. He just checkmated
Why you
him.
don't want to fight him? I know what I think it is because when
he's horrible.
PD,
He's a horrible fighter.
Horrible fighter.
Canelo, I think, and he was saying
Horrible fighter.
that's what I think. That's what it must be because
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it because I think Canelo, at the state that he's at today and what he's done at fucking 5'8", doing what he's doing against all these guys. I mean, what the fuck is the holdup? Like, you know what I mean? I get it. You want the undisputed work first. Go ahead, knock that shit out. And I don't get the hold up with Andre either because Andre's always like, yeah, you know, my team's gonna do this, my team. And I'm like, man, get on your team. Find out what your team is doing. Don't just go by whatever they telling you to do. It's your career. It's your legacy. You got to have some pull. So I get it. You can't get a fight, but at the same time, man, you can push for that fight to happen. You can make moves to push for that fight to happen, and then if Canelo says jumps out and doesn't do undisputed or doesn't decide to defend it and then jumps into another division again, that's 3 weight classes he avoided you.
That's all he needs to do. At the end of the day, Joshua's fighting Usyk not because Usyk's done anything to justify being a mandatory, purely because he's gone up in weight. So all he's got to do is go up and have one fight at 168, and he's a mandatory. It doesn't matter how good your
Hey, but Bud was able to go right to the champ. Remember, right after Jeff Hearn beat Pacquiao, he was like, "Yes, sir, let's go."
I don't even know if Andre can fuck with him. I'm just saying he like one of the only guys that want the smoke.
Who?
Andre.
I mean,
wanting Canelo, like one of the only dudes is like, yeah, I
and
want to fight.
And
Benavidez too, yeah, both of them. And I'm just like,
and I respect them dudes, man.
Shit.
What are the chances of Benavidez and Plant fighting?
Never. I don't think never.
Because I mean, to be honest, I think
Plant gonna duck. He'll have to become a mandatory or something. He ain't gonna just unify with him or some shit. Like if he got the belt back, that ain't gonna happen. Plant don't want that smoke. You want payday. You want payday.
And
right,
Javier? That's the one thing, Black and the panel. I mean, I get it, man. Like Canelo is like the top dog. I get that, you know, and he earned his way. He did what he had to do. But when you telling a motherfucker you'll never fight him, how do you support that? This is the boxing game, yo.
The first time I came on,
I don't get it, fam. That's what I'll be like. This is the backwards era. They applaud the ducking and they criticize the real boogeymen, the ones that want the free smoke, want to be the baddest man on the planet, the ones that's crashing press conferences. Don't duck me, son. That used to be lit. Now, y'all, hey man, you want payday, you want payday. Okay.
Yeah, if there was anybody else saying I would never fight this fighter ever, they would get flamed.
That's flame of shame, sir.
But he's been getting away with stuff since he started. His first title he ever won was a catchweight fight against Matthew Hatton for a 154-pound belt.
Oh shit!
Canelo didn't make the weight.
Huh?
Yeah, so Canelo stipulated a catchweight against Matthew Hatton for I think it was for 150 or 152 pounds.
Uh-oh.
And Hatton made the weight.
Hatton was coming up from like 140, right?
It was Matthew Hatton.
Okay.
I think he dragged Matthew Hatton up, though. I do think he dragged Matthew Hatton up. And Canelo didn't make the weight, and Hatton did. And Canelo won the title after beating him. I mean, it was soft.
And he was still able to get the belt after not making weight?
Yeah, because it was a catch weight.
What motherfucker?
So it was within the 154 pound limit.
Was it above or below?
No, it was like either 150 pounds or 152 pound catch weight.
Oh well, then and for the 154 pound title.
Yeah. So it was within the limit.
Then as long as it's under.
Yeah. So that's why he got the belt. But the point of it is, Canelo's the one who put the catch weight in the contract.
Oh shit!
He blew the weight, and Matthew Hatton made the weight.
Texas.
It's always been like that with Canelo, to be honest. The WBC have altered the amount of clenbuterol you're allowed to have in your system.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
There's only one fighter they're going to do that for.
I don't understand that at all.
Well, I do.
I mean, the justification for it, like they say that it's in the meat and all that, but you're a professional athlete, you're a multi-millionaire, you could get your meat from anywhere in the world.
South California.
Can we? Hey, look. Okay, so this comment, Texas Tornado, welcome, brother, says Andrade is not a boogeyman. Shaking my head. Okay, cool. But I would want you to reply to this. Who are the boogeymen in boxing? Give me your top 3 boogeymen in boxing. Anybody in the chat, if you want to answer that. If he's not, what is a boogeyman then?
I can give you a couple.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Anthony Joshua. He's a bogeyman. Terence Crawford. That's another one. I don't know if I'd say Andrade is a bogeyman. I think Bivol is as well.
Bivol?
Nobody wants to fight Bivol.
Okay.
Who wants to fight Bivol?
Who calling out Bivol?
All right.
He's a world champion. Who wants to fight him?
Yeah, that's true. It is kind of crickets out here. That's true.
You know, it's funny because everyone brings up Bivol and saying, "Oh, he don't really mention Better Beef." How many times Better Beef mentioned Bivol?
Yeah, that's what I say. It's kind of crickets out here with that. So, all right. So, does anybody put Andrade in the category of boogeyman? I do. When you got all the champs avoiding you, running out of divisions, I mean, what the fuck? That's what boogeymen do. They scare you and make you run. You run out. There's a lot of names that I can say ran out from this guy.
Yeah,
Twice.
I mean, as a matter of fact, one of the guys that Canelo just fought.
Yep, Billy Slow Saunders.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that the resume is even remotely close to a fucking Canelo because it's not. But damn, like I'll never fight you. You're never gonna get it. You're a horrible fight. Like that type of shit. That ain't champ talk, man.
That's weird. That make me don't even want to watch you ever fight. A lot of these bosses don't know. I don't watch you fight no more. They
whatever Canelo's doing is not acceptable. But the reason I didn't say Dillian White in that list is because Dillian White ducked Anthony Joshua when he was offered to fight him at Wembley on April 25th.
Nah, Dillian White is in my top 3 for sure. Boogeyman.
Well, he
definitely my top 3.
He was
matter of fact, the guys that gotta have a trilogy, they both ducked him. So you better put him up there.
Yeah, Shakur, I see Shakur becoming that, but they should step to Shakur like now. I mean,
well, he ain't currently holding. Yeah, I mean, he is boogeyman, but he ain't currently holding the strap.
The issue with Andrade being a bogeyman is the fact that he was offered to fight Charlo and he ducked that fight.
Oh,
no, here y'all gotta stop.
I'm done with that. I
don't know why they keep doing that, Jaleel.
Coming out.
I don't know why they keep going back to Jamel, man. Shout out to Jamel, man. Big champ shit. That's the big Charlo. But y'all got to get past that.
Hey, wait a minute, though. Let's just be fair and let's be fair for a second. We just did bring up Matthew Hatton. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a different topic. He was talking about how his first belt, he made a catch weight and he didn't even make the weight, but still won the belt.
Look, it doesn't mean that it's okay for Canelo to do what he's doing.
No,
I'm not supporting Canelo. It also doesn't make it okay for the 160-pound Charlo to duck Andre, but it does stop him from being a bogeyman in my book, in the same way that Dillian Whyte was offered to fight Anthony Joshua when Tyson Fury and Wilder turned down the Wembley date on April the 23rd in 2019. He ducked that fight. So if you duck other people, you cannot be a bogeyman. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make
you. It may have been at one. Listen, real quick.
okay.
At one time, somebody could have ducked the fight, but in present day, if they want all the smoke and nobody jumping there with them, like you got to acknowledge what it is present day. You can't keep be hung up off what happened 10 years ago, fam.
That's just my take on things.
Have you guys heard anybody? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Well, Bivol, AJ, and why's my mind gone blank?
Bud.
Yeah, Bud.
Dylan White. You don't agree with?
Who are they? No, only because he's got a track record of ducking himself. Who have those three ever ducked?
Huh?
He said, "Who have those three ever ducked?"
Yeah.
Okay. So I hear what you're saying. You said you can't have no ducks on your resume at all to be considered boogeyman.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make what Andre's
I respect that.
Everything not a duck. Everything not a duck. Like if you say you the champion, you feel like you worth 300,000. Somebody offer you 100,000, and you don't take the fight. You can't say it's a duck. It's like if you got your own business and you wash windows commercially, and they ain't trying to pay up. Like everything in the duck.
Well,
hey, real quick though. 1, 2 kid. Okay, go ahead and comment. Then I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right, but in that sense, that's how I felt at first. But we had went back and forth and got all the information, and you know what I mean on that whole Andre and Jermell fight. And the fact of the matter is, the fight was signed. They were gonna fight. Then Jermell gave him a counteroffer, which paid him more, but paid himself more. And I think it was an ego thing. And then also Rock Nation told him not to sign the fight. So he signed with Rock Nation. Rock Nation didn't give him the money they promised him. And then the fight fell through. That's what happened.
Okay. Hey, real quick, I wanted to ask you this question. Ulyss Games put this comment. Fury said he would never fight Wilder because Wilder said something about gypsies. We see if he keep that same energy. Now I want to ask you real quick, 1, 2 kid first, and then all y'all can answer. Do y'all think there should be boundaries put in place for certain fighters, even though there's fights that's being promoted to where there's certain lines they shouldn't cross?
Like verbally?
Yeah, like okay, he attacked this dude culture, like where he come from. Like if you say shit like racial shit,
no,
and you want to prefer, you don't think there should be no boundaries on that?
Every individual person should have their own adjustments, but to have censorship on it, I don't really think so, because it's a lot of things with it's a certain things that that goes on, Homeboy act like he was competing with the black people struggle. So Fury guilty for some things too, like.
Yeah, but did Fury say some shit like what was it that Wilder said about gypsies? It was kind of like, I can't remember exact words, but I think it was some fucked up shit. Like all gypsies are.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have said that. Yeah, he should.
What he inferred was
it's kind of crazy.
What
right now we already have it where if you know how it is, black. If you say anything truthful, they say you hating. And
okay, so yes,
you feel me?
All right, so your opinion on it. What's your opinion, John?
Well, what Wilder said was that in gypsy culture they have a culture of cheating, basically. That's not word for word, but that's basically what he said.
I think he said something like they're all cheats, right? All gypsies.
Yeah.
Cheat, right?
He said it's part of being a gypsy that they cheat, because he was obviously talking about Fury cheating in the second fight. I'm
only brought it up because now it's like.
Well, I think
Fury is looking at it like, well, motherfucker, you have assassinated my character. You've talked about all gypsies. Why the fuck should I even go forward with
you've got the flip side of that, haven't you? I mean, if you're gonna abuse somebody, which normally happens when people shit talk each other anyway, wouldn't you want to get your revenge in the ring?
Exactly. He cheated.
So take it away from Tyson Fury. If it was a black boxer and a white boxer in America, and it got racial, which we've seen happen, a lot of times, wouldn't the black boxer want to get his revenge on the white boxer for taking it to that racial place? I mean, that's pretty much what happened in the Cooney Holmes fight. Holmes won. So
you can hit the link, Tornado. Let me drop the link again, bro. If you want to hit the link.
It's kind of dangerous, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't support it, but I don't see it as a reason why they wouldn't fight.
Each boxer should know.
No. I'm not talking about I'm just talking about some of them don't be professional. They kind of go too far and shit. So,
well, I mean, look at some of the things Mike Tyson said to.
That shit was out of line. Way out of line.
It was so far out of line.
And he paid the price for that.
Exactly. So
he did.
Really some stuff. Some people do go out of line, but to have an actual rule, they'll be. Coach K, what's popping?
Andrade and Jamel are worth millions now. I mean, Andrade's worth millions. Jamel's worth $8 million. No, yeah, like his net worth is like $8 million.
My name is big. Like I don't.
His net worth is way bigger than Charlo combined.
Just don't want to fight him. They making him, and a lot of people favor Canelo. Most people favor Canelo to actually win. Most people don't even think he's gonna win. He's just
got all caps.
Want to see him get the opportunity. So I don't know. He just making the more he don't fight him, the bigger he making Andrade name. Andrade gonna be selling he gonna sell millions of dollars worth of t-shirts when he retire. I'm the guy that Canelo would never
It's me again.
Andrade just needs to have a fight. He just needs to have a fight at 168 and make himself mandatory. And
damn, B-Hop threw the Puerto Rican flag. Damn.
Yeah, he did. That was just
that's too far, bro. Like niggas burning flags and shit.
And he was in Puerto Rico, Black, when he did it. I believe on a press conference.
I think it should be, boundaries. Like you can't just do like I would never burn a UK flag or just that's going too far.
Homeboy spitting Klitschko face.
Hey had those t-shirts. Hey had the t-shirts.
Was that Tresora that did that?
Yeah, Chisora. Yeah, homeboy hit Chisora over here with a bottle. David Hay.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I want to see the footage. I ain't even seen the video.
What? Oh, that was
crazy stuff. It is like
I heard one two be saying that all the time. Be glossing
me off the hook, Tresora.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, because Hay didn't give him an opportunity to do no wild, crazy shit. He was just like, blah. I was like, I don't blame him because he spit on dude and slapped the other dude and throwing chairs at motherfuckers. So when he got close, as soon as he got within hand distance, he was like, he glassed him.
Yeah, that was that's crazy. Boxing is a crazy sport, man. Like I said, I gotta.
When I think of boogeyman, I think of people like Iron Mike Tyson before he just like people was afraid of him. Remember?
Yeah. I guess
Sonny Liston was another one.
Like
yeah, but they was getting the opportunities. But when you a that's why being a boogeyman is actually not even.
Sonny Liston didn't get his opportunity for.
Hey, right quick,
Marvin Hagler,
boxing section. What up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Hagler, 100% boogeyman.
What's going on, Black?
What's going on, bro?
Man, shout out to my guy, man. Hey, listen, I had to change my my icon real quick to Stringer Bell. You know what I'm saying? Because I was real calculated. You know what I mean? In my prediction of the undisputed fight not happening. So I had to change that to Stringer Bell, man, because I was more savvy than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I outthought everyone else. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody that gave me the flame of shame for saying that Deontay Wilder wasn't gonna get that fight. I need my flame of I need that flame though.
Flame of fame.
Got you, dog.
Yeah. Flame of
you
fame.
deserve it too, man.
Hey, man. Hey, real quick, shout out to my dog, the boxing section.
Right, Kyle. Big respect.
Seen The Wire, so I don't know what.
Can he get an AB?
We feel you. Then we can drop the dance and AB for him. Hey, is that Rocky
Appreciate
Strike?
that. Shout out to Lisa Bell, man. Shout out to you, Lisa.
What's
You
up?
got the homie
What's
Rocket
up,
with the I wanna go home. Look at that.
And I like shrimp. pan-fried shrimp, pan-seared shrimp, fricasseed shrimp, boiled shrimp, broiled shrimp, fried shrimp,
Oh
baked shrimp,
man.
habba-dibba shrimp, country
Nah,
Alabama habba-dibba shrimp.
Rocky, you owe me 15 bucks cigarette.
What's up, Holmes?
Forrest, what happened? Bubba, you've been shot. But for I want to go home. Bubba died right
Hey,
there
Black,
by
I
that
got a
lake
question for
in
you, though, Black.
Vietnam.
I got a
What's
question for you.
What's your question, dog?
Why did it take mainstream media an extra day to tell everybody what the situation was? You know, they were quick to tell us that Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua fight was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But when that ruling came out, boy, it took them a day or two to tell everybody that
To process the shit,
yeah,
digest.
you know what I'm saying? It took them a long time to tell us.
Yeah. That's a good point, man. And I don't know, because
I
you
thought the
search.
information came out yesterday, Kyle.
Yeah, the ruling was only yesterday.
You talking about on YouTube though?
No, YouTube told us. I'm talking about mainstream. ESPN and Bleacher Report, they didn't report it until today.
Well, some of these people work for those companies too. That
Yeah,
are
they work. A lot of media guys.
The
Hey, we got it.
press.
Real quick.
ESPN.
Hey, real
Hey,
quick,
Kyle,
because I don't know how much
I got a
time.
notification from ESPN yesterday.
Oh, okay. Hey, real quick, go ahead, Rocket Strike, because I don't know how much time you got. Go ahead, bro. What's your thoughts on Deontay, man? He back in there, man. He got another shot at Sophia.
Hey, bro, he's looking a little better than where he was at before. He's looking a little bit better. You know what I mean? I mean, if they fight, man, we're gonna have to see. You know what I mean? We just gonna have to see, man. I don't know, man. Like, if him and Tyson Fury win, I mean, of course I would have to lean with Fury, but you have to see, man. This dude is very determined, man. A determined dude just lost his belt. That's a scary sight, man.
Yeah.
That's a scary sight.
But Rocket, ain't nobody throwing a towel in this time, so you got to go out on your shield.
We don't want to hear shit. We don't want to hear shit about no lights. We don't want to hear shit about no vests you was wearing. We don't want to hear none of that shit. We don't hear nothing about, oh, he had a fucking egg weight in his glove. Fuck all that bullshit. Because when you make all those type of excuses, bro, motherfuckers gonna look at you like you're stupid. For real, man. Unless you have the evidence to put that shit out there, don't say shit. Just take your loss like a damn man. And also, I have to say, man, this is my first time ever hearing Lisa Bell's voice. How you doing, Miss Lisa Bells?
Your first time? What?
Yeah.
Came out of.
I'm good. I'm good, Rocket. It's good to talk to you with your crazy self.
And all of a sudden,
Hey, let me just tell Kyle this. No, listen, I got ESPN Plus on my phone, right, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you got it on your phone or you got it on your computer or TV, but I got a notification yesterday about that. That was the only from the mainstream that I got.
Yeah, I was checking that app like I was checking the website like crazy, and all they talked about was Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I don't even hear no promotion. That's sad, man. That fight is like.
You know why?
What? Hold on. Have y'all watched the Blood, Sweat, and Tears?
I only see part one.
Dude,
I'm looking forward to that
they
fight.
have done such a good job. They have done so much better with it. I'm so proud of them.
Hey, I'm looking forward to that fight. You
What?
know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight this weekend.
That fight is legit. Plus, they got Zepeda against Lundy, and they got the boy Elvis. I think Elvis Rodriguez. I think is on there. That's a good card, man.
Yeah.
Listen, Top Rank putting on some good cards, man.
Are you going live, Black?
Yeah, I'm going live for the undisputed match, bro.
You got Jordan. Yo, I won't be surprised if the Zone picked Jordan up, give him a couple of hours to do their play-by-play. You sound like you went to school for that shit, Jordan. I gotta give you props, bro. College, you sound like you used to do college football games on a low or some shit. I'm like, wow.
No, I've just been listening to you and Black, Julie.
No, I don't sound like
no,
that.
you would be good doing that.
I don't sound nothing like that. I'll be talking about other
stuff. No, you good at doing that.
Oh, let's put
I'll be talking about dogs and animals.
Oh my God, with the right.
Hey, Rocket Strike. I don't know if you had seen this, man. I'm gonna share this, man. I shared this a few times already, but damn, did I take the shit down? Oh, I gotta pull it back up. I'll get it in a second because I think the homie put it in the hangout.
Hey, Reggie Owens is hella good at his play. Like his play-by-plays be hella good, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is. He's really good at it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know who they want to win this fight. I gotta think about that. Or who ESPN want to win? Do they want the UK guy to win, or do they want Ramirez to win? Because they
Who do you want to win? I'm going for Ramirez.
Of course,
I think it's a win-win situation.
The money, but I actually like Ramirez though. So if he win, I won't be mad because I like what he do. He taking care of. I like people that take care, like do stuff outside of themselves. He doing the helping the people in the strawberry fields and all. I like Jose Ramirez, but I just think Josh Taylor, he's different, man.
The thing I like about Josh Taylor, is when his eye was fucked up in that fight against Regis Prograis, he kept fighting.
What different, bro?
Yeah.
He the real deal, bro. And if he win this one, but he's already on the pound for pound. He keep rising and rising.
Somebody said Fury gonna put Wilder in the wheelchair.
Oh,
we'll have to see.
Come on now.
So big
I
fact.
don't think that now.
Put him in the casket.
Stop it, man. Stop.
Hey, you know
Hey, what you
I
think
like
about
to
that boxing section? You think he gonna get bodied or he gonna go in and it's kill or be killed? So
Listen, Tyson Fury's a dead man walking, bro.
Shit, what was that in the second
in other
fight?
words, so somebody not gonna make it. What we talking about in this trilogy?
Hey, I'm gonna ask you
Body
about
bag.
what was that in the second fight? I hear you talking, but what was that in the second fight?
But it's a
Oh,
trilogy,
my bad,
so
the water was spiked.
Come on,
My
man.
bad.
Listen.
My bad, the water was spiked. I forgot.
Let's keep it real though. Let's keep it real. You know, and I know. Everybody know that the Wilder that showed up for that second fight, bro, was not the Wilder that we used to. We can all agree on that, bro. That is not the same Wilder that we was used to, bro. He looked shaky from the beginning. I mean, let's just keep it real.
Hands on him. That's what
like the man. Listen, you cannot
I
like
would
the man
normally
all
like
you
to
want,
agree with you,
but
but I've
everybody knows that
actually
wasn't the
done
same Wilder
all
that we
the statistics on both fights, and they're almost exactly the same for Wilder. The only person that improved drastically was Fury. But yeah, maybe.
I would have to say this though. Like what I think will happen, I don't know for sure, but what I think will happen with Wilder's lanky ass. Now, Black, you know how I feel about lanky motherfuckers. Bro, this shit, I think this shit gonna look like Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearn, dog. I think the nigga is gonna be sleep on Fury's back before he drop and hit the ground, bro. For real. I think he gonna go to sleep on Fury's back, bro.
Oh man.
For real, bro. Like he gonna be knocked out dead. Only thing he missing is a fucking Jerry curl, bro.
You ain't gonna lie, that thing gonna be crazy as fuck though, bro. The build up, all of that shit, bro. Like leading up to the fight, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be one of the biggest fights in boxing, I think, for real. In boxing history, maybe. You know what I mean? One of the biggest fights in the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 3. I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's gonna be Wilder's last fight for sure.
If Wilder get the win,
I don't mean it the way H Money means it. I know he's trying to be a little funny with it, but I kind of do agree with that. Like, I think he's right. I think that either way, I think this might be Wilder's last fight, even if he wins. I think that maybe he just says, "Hey, I've done enough. I've made enough. It's time to get out."
So he gonna put his whole life into this last fight right here. This is it. You know?
Yeah, they gonna take his precious home.
Fury better not think of anybody else. Like if he ever gets through Joshua, you know what I mean, and he got Wilder coming up, he better not think about anybody else. Because first of all, you don't want to think about anybody else when you got a motherfucking monster in front of you.
If he gets
and you might
he's gonna leave.
And look, if you don't beat Wilder, you definitely don't want to be thinking about nobody else. You don't want that immediate rematch.
Bro,
They not gonna put no rematch clause for this shit. They better not. Nigga.
I mean, Fury ain't stupid though. Like come on, man. Like that's just
owns Wilder, bro. He owns Wilder, bro.
How does he own him? How does he own him?
Knock the fuck out of him, lick the blood off the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't knock him out though, bro.
Had him doing the Weaver Wilder doing. You know,
hey man.
He stopped him.
He stopped
yo,
him.
man, once your ear start bleeding,
it ain't like he was. It ain't
You
like
got
it's over, bro.
Once the ketchup come out your ear is done.
Let's keep it real.
Hey,
dude.
all right, let me
If
ask y'all
Fury was
something,
that
bro.
big and strong, he would put him away in the 5th round. bro. Come on, dude.
You got to
Tyson
stop.
Fury
Mark
did not
Goodman
do
had
as
to
much
save
as y'all
him.
saying he
Mark
did,
Goodman had
bro.
to save the man's life, bro. You didn't see that
He
dent in
didn't
his head?
save shit,
You
man.
didn't see that dent in his head from that right hand?
I have a suggestion.
I mean,
I have a suggestion.
Go ahead,
go
Rocky.
ahead, go ahead.
I have a suggestion. I think Wilder needs to bring a little teeny Nerf gun, shoot 2 bullets at Tyson Fury's chest, and then just watch him get distracted, then just knock his ass out with a right hook, bro. That's
not
what
a
I think he
dream.
needs, bro.
This is
A
not no
Nerf gun,
fantasy
bro.
shit, dog.
Pat, pat. He gonna be looking like, what the fuck is this? Then an uppercut, bop, knock his ass out. Like for real, I don't see Wilder winning. You know what I mean? I think Fury got his number. I think it took a lot out of him. You know what I mean? Like he was that beast, that monster. Nobody could beat. He had all the power in the world. You know what I mean? Even though he was lacking on his skills, he fell in love with that shit. He fell in love with his fucking power. He didn't give a fuck about nothing else. And then he got all that shit taken away from him. And now he's the fucking butt end of every fucking joke now. You know what I mean? I think that shit took a lot out of him.
Modern rematch is different though, bro. I don't know, man. Like,
Hey, let me ask y'all something though, man. Like, let me ask y'all something real quick. Y'all think it's anybody that's trying to talk Wilder out of this fight though? Like anybody on his side? Is there anybody at least trying to make an attempt? Like, man, you might not want to do this for the sake of your health, your life, and
that's a
I mean, this is bigger than just, you know.
I don't know if
I get it's a rematch, but nigga, this is a hell of a fight about to go back into.
Yo, he got rid of the one dude that would have told him, "Hey, it's probably not the best idea right away."
But he people around him that tell him the truth, because if he got a lot of yes men around, because he could be the breadwinner. People are afraid to tell him the truth. They don't want to hurt his feelings. He pretty tall. You know how the fear is a liar. So if he got people that's scared of him around him, they're not going to tell him the truth. They're going to just do it. But he also might have people that believe he can really win. I mean, Kovalev beat Eleider Alvarez in their media rematch, and I was like, man, that's crazy. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, Tyson Fury definitely ain't no Elder Alvarez. You know what I mean? But I can tell you this: Wilder does have a lot of yes men around him, a whole bunch of them.
So to you, Age Money, hold on real quick. Hold on, TBS. So Age Money, you don't think it's nobody on his side? It could be his wife. Tell him like, please don't go in there with this white boy again. Please just stay home, stay with us. Let's just retire. You don't think nobody?
Yeah, people are telling them behind the scenes, you know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta probably take a tune-up fight or whatnot. But Wilder's so hard-headed, he don't fucking listen to nobody. He just want to go in there and get his ass whooped again. So get a man what he wants. Give him what he wants. Hey, Kyle, you sure you want this trilogy? Are you sure after what happened to that second fight? Do you really want that smoke with the Gypsy King? Do you really want that?
The Gypsy King ain't shit, man.
I don't know, TBS. Hey, TBS, come on, man. You can't say he ain't shit.
Let's can we just keep it real, bro? Can we keep it real?
Please.
Can we just keep it a buck? You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. I just want y'all to tell me if that's the same Wilder that we used to, wobbly legs, not jumping on somebody when they hurt. Y'all just let me know. But let's keep it 1,000.
Bro, when was
Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury couldn't even punish Otto Eileen. So y'all tell him y'all think he's gonna punish Deontay Wilder?
But when does Deontay Wilder had a dude that big?
He's gonna
like
punish
bum
it. I mean, he
rushing
already
like
did
that?
it. What are we talking about? He
I
already
think
punished
for
him,
me
bro.
it was the Ortiz first fight that I first recognized that Wilder had some serious problems.
His best chance, I would say, Wilder's best chance is the early rounds, man. First and second rounds, your best shot. Go after it.
We saw Wilder get wobbled by Molina.
You can't go past fourth and fifth. You done. You got to get him 1, 2.
If my man with I think this, what's your name? I don't know him. But if you're a real Wilder fan, it's good to tell him the truth, bro. If you implying that he just lost just because Fury ain't shit, that's a lie, bro. You can't just say that because you're gonna get that nigga knocked out again. You gotta tell him the truth. I mean, you want to give him encouragement, but if you really is fan, you lying to him.
Yeah, that's right, Jalik. And he's also
Somebody said they
we
gonna put a
haven't seen
yellow
him get
curtain
knocked
around
down
the shit.
2 times.
You gonna
First
get him
time we've
knocked
ever
out
seen him
again,
knocked
bro.
down.
You gotta take some type of responsibility. What he could have been smashing his wife before the fight, his legs all
I
weak.
think that's what
How
happened.
close he was up to her on pre-fight, like they was fucking in the
dog.
dressing room.
And Fury saw that
bro.
shit. That's why he was fucking around with his bro like that. Like he
Hey,
said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him." He
That ain't the first
what
time he
about
been
that,
knocked
buddy?
down though.
It's not no game, bro. You can't be playing around with boxing, and this is coming from a Wilder fan, but I don't lie to Wilder. You can't, and it's not a pussy thing. So you can't pussy him up and make excuses for him, like he was like his family member. Like this ain't the pussy leagues. Like oh no, you gonna get knocked out again. You got
who's the biggest
game.
puncher?
This ain't no game.
Who's the biggest puncher Deontay Wilder's ever been in the ring with?
Ortiz probably.
Yeah, I would say
and who's Ortiz knocked out? Brian Jennings. I mean, that's about
Jennings
it.
and what's that one white guy that
Latif Coyote, he knocked out a couple people.
Latif Coyote.
He got like
he was.
He had Golden Boy give him a whole load of horrible bums to knock out when they were trying to bring Ortiz up. The early parts of Wilder and Ortiz's resume mirror each other because Oscar was feeding him super. I think the lightest fighter on his resume, on Ortiz's resume, is a super middleweight. He was feasting on cruiserweights to get his knockout record up, and then go and watch the Dave Allen fight and see how well Ortiz dealt with Dave Allen. Dave Allen's like he's not even British level.
Oh yeah. Ortiz got a tricky style though. He got a trick.
He has some skills, but he's not a big puncher. That's my point.
I don't know. He punched pretty hard though. I mean, he punched.
So who's he knocked out? I mean, if you're a big puncher, you'd have some good knockouts.
We just talking about a lot of things. I mean, we can do that to every resume, but he got some pop though. You know what I'm saying? He not Chris Bird or nobody or Usyk. He punching a little harder than them, and Usyk got some decent knockouts at cruiserweight, but I think he hit a little bit harder. He almost knocked Wilder ass out the first fight.
But my contention is Wilder's got a dodgy chin. It's always been my contention. If you watch the Romanov amateur fight where he got completely banjoed at amateur heavyweight with the big gloves on and the head guard, Molina's had him rocking. There's the scrubbed fights that are missing. The footage is missing of Wilder getting put down.
Right.
Yeah. I think that they've intentionally kept him away from big punchers, and Tyson Fury's not a big puncher.
Wilder is vulnerable too. His balance be off. He's very vulnerable. That's
and what about his defense? Like, what type of defense does Wilder use exactly? Because all he was doing to Fury was putting his arms out straight when he's got the shorter reach.
Yeah,
he got a lot of extra time against Ortiz too.
Yeah,
and Hay rocked him too.
The funny thing with that fight is Ortiz had already been put down. So what did he do? He put Ortiz down in the 5th round, I think it was. Ortiz didn't get any doctors look at him.
Right.
And yet Wilder didn't touch canvas, and he had a full scan in the ring.
Yeah.
Man, he flaming him. Hey, Box Finesse said in Trilogy, Fury coming straight at him like a wild boar trying to eat Wilder off. Pause. Wilder needs to control the distance, jab, dip, use feints, and more head movements, timing shots, then flame. Boom.
But he's got
easier said than done, but good luck to him.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury's got the longer reach.
Dave said Wilder needs to keep his crash helmet on next time.
Fury gonna have to get in shape too, though. We'll see though. But Black man, I don't want to interrupt too much. I appreciate you having me on, man. Shout out to everybody in the panel. Hopefully we can celebrate this Saturday with Josh Taylor victory. Bring that cash on. Shout out to Black and Brown Boxing. He might definitely reach out to you. And
he got money on Ramirez too.
Yeah, he got Ramirez.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to holler at him. Shout out to Black and Brown. But yeah, Ramirez going down. I got my money on Taylor.
I like Josh Taylor, man. He showed me some real toughness.
You're overlooking the change that Josh Taylor's made.
See you later, Jalik.
Peace out, Jalik.
Yes.
Y'all go subscribe to Jalik the Leader right here on YouTube.
Peace, Hey, Black.
What's up, D Nice? What up, bro?
I think that Josh Taylor is tough, bro. You know what I mean? I think that fight with Regis Prograis, it taught me a lot about him. For him to keep fighting after his eye was just shut, you gotta respect it. That means he's tough. That means he's gonna keep coming no matter what. Pause. But
he showed the grit. He showed the grit in that fight.
yes,
I was like, okay,
bro.
yeah.
He did
Not
the
only
total
can he
opposite
box,
of what
but he
we
got
used to,
grit.
UK fighters doing.
Listen,
No.
guys. Josh Taylor is a good fighter, no doubt about it. He's smart money. Betting on him, smart money. But betting on Lomachenko was smart money too. But it wasn't that smart, was it?
Oh no, I want smart money. Listen, I want
I don't know if that magic gonna work this time, but much respect to you if Ramirez wins, because I think Josh Taylor gonna. I actually think Taylor gonna beat him pretty easy.
The thing with this fight that I'm not convinced about is, although they're the same height, Ramirez has got like quite a big reach advantage over Taylor. So Taylor has to fight him on the inside. And
he got an underrated jab too. Ramirez.
Yeah. So, and also changing from Shane McGuigan to Ben Davison is not a good idea at all. And Davison's been flying here, there, and everywhere. He's not even been full time in his camp. I mean, he's at the Billy Joe Saunders fight just a week ago. He's supposed to be getting Taylor ready for the biggest fight of his career.
Oh, you said he changed trainers?
He's got Ben Davison as his trainer.
Why?
Exactly. Shane McGuigan's probably the best British-based trainer we have.
Taylor switched trainers.
You didn't know that Ben Davison's his trainer?
I ain't worried about that. He gonna win, dog.
Okay, well, it's a concern for me.
Somebody said Wilder fanboys have risen.
You damn right.
He's gotten a lot of promo on the top rank.
You damn right. You damn right. I ain't never died.
They have resurrected from the ashes.
Hey, listen.
Nah, shout out to him.
Y'all know this about me though. I never wavered.
You never wavered.
No
that's a fact. You stay consistent.
Wilder, I ain't ducked no smoke.
You have been a consistent meat shield. So shout out. No, I'm fucking with you. Ramirez gets you paid, I hear, 100 plus 425.
Damn.
Damn, then I'm betting the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, so they favorite man, Taylor gonna win the fight. So he switched trainers, all that. It is what it is.
The thing is,
well, why did he switch trainers?
If this goes the distance,
I don't know, bro.
What do you think Bob was right?
Maybe the other dude caught COVID or something. Who knows? He gonna win though.
If it goes the distance, if it goes to points and it's close, what's better for Bob? Having a Mexican undisputed champion or a Scottish Mexican?
Ah, here you go.
No, I'm asking you the question.
Oh, say that again.
If it goes to points and it's a close fight, what's better for Bob Arum? A Mexican undisputed champion or a Scottish undisputed champion?
Scottish. The complexion for the connection. Complexion for the connection. Let's get it. I just think Josh will outbox him. If it goes the distance, I definitely got Josh winning. Definitely outboxing.
Josh,
and they better not cheat that man. Wait, where's this fight at?
I think Vegas.
It's in Vegas, yeah.
Oh shit.
but I'm just doing it too because it's fun and it's for undisputed.
Taylor by stoppage. Fuck it. Come on, Taylor. Stop it. Fuck it. Don't let the judges decide this shit, man. Do it for Scotland.
Whether Taylor's the rightful winner or not, I don't think he's getting the decision on point.
Hey, John Dealey, man, what's up with like I heard, I didn't do a video on this yet. We might cook later on in the week on it, but what's up with the what's this dude Daniel Dubois leaving? What's his trainer? Mark Tibbs,
Billy Joe Saunders trainer.
So the timing of it is a little disturbing.
It's all suspect. A lot of
it's a real suspect to me, man. The timing of that, right on the cusp of this situation with Billy Joe and all of these media bullshit crap going on YouTube. It's like, now
is MTK Global, as far as I can tell.
Who's his trainer now?
He's gone to Shane McGuigan, which is probably actually a good move for him in terms of trainer. But the timing of it is off.
That's suspicious, dog. I'm telling you.
It's more than suspicious. They've never even had a fight together.
Is McGuigan, was he with Josh Taylor at one point?
Yeah. He's also just taken Lawrence McCauley from being a very poor fighter to looking a lot better in his last two fights and winning his first world title.
Yeah, looking like one of the most dangerous men.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually got him jabbing, which is all he needed to do.
Hey, y'all, I got to get back to work,
hey,
man.
Hey, Cal, I want to congratulate you, though, man. You know, your boy, he got he won. Shout out. I just can't wait for the third fight, Cal. Good shit, bro.
For sure. Hey, listen, H Money, you know I got a great deal of respect for you, my brother. The reason why I know how to work StreamYard is because of you, bro. So I'm forever indebted to my dog, man. So I appreciate you.
Just do me one favor. Tell Tay Jones stop ducking me. Join my panel. You know,
You
come.
supposed to join my. Hey, listen, you supposed to join my show
He wasn't
last
on
night.
your show yesterday. I pulled up. He wasn't even there. So I went to your show last night. He wasn't there.
This morning. He was on there this morning too. We did a 11-hour live stream.
After the barbershop, he wasn't up in there because I've been looking for this nigga. Now he been on my show before. Why he just can't come to my show? Why he ducking me? That's all I'm saying. But you ain't got nothing to do with that. But just relay the message, you know.
We'll put some shit listen, we'll put some shit together like a racing track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people want to holler at this dude. He say he had a document from the doctor. We want to see it. That's all.
Well, it's some stuff that me and him talked about off wax that I can't really say on wax, but it's some shit in the works. That's why I can't really say. You know what I mean?
I know you gotta protect him. I know you do. It's all good. You know, you still.
I can't really say what I want.
I ain't got no problem with you, Kyle. I got a problem with Tay Jones. So me and you, good. My problem with him for lying. That's all.
Black, appreciate you for having me on like always, man. Appreciate the support, Lisa Bell. Thank you for always support me, man.
Kyle.
I appreciate all y'all, man. For real.
Yes, I gotta get up in
You're
there,
always
Kyle.
welcome, bro.
You be on so late, but I gotta get in there.
Hey, one of these good old. Hey, listen, because I do live streams all night. I do like a shift, so I might not be on there, but y'all can always get on there. You know what I'm saying? All types of times of the day. So if y'all wake up and it's like 9 o'clock your time, we'll still be on. So
okay. Heck yeah, keep the same energy, man.
Sometimes I don't be seeing you, but it be other people who I don't know, so I'm not gonna just jump.
Just hop on, because I still be listening, but I just don't be on it because I probably be at work or something. You know what I mean? So I let them handle it while I'm at work, and I can't really do shit. Cause I'm trying to get these algorithms up.
Okay.
Going to that fight, the trilogy.
Come on, man. Is it pig pork? Is it elephant heavy? Is water wet? Of course. All right, y'all.
All right,
bro.
All right.
Sure.
We're gonna wind it down anyway, man. Y'all can get the last little flame out. I think we gave out the flame of shame that we needed to. You know, the only one we didn't really give no flame to that I kind of wanted to touch on was where does he fit into this equation, man? Here we go. Mauricio Suleiman. And I only heard one channel mention this. It was Sporting Icons, and he said something like this guy might try to do some stupid shit, like bring this franchise shit back up again, you know, elevate somebody and try to just to make the fight still go on. And so hopefully he don't try to do nothing silly like that, because he always trying to be in the mix and make shit worse.
I think this is one occasion where you can't really say anything against Mauricio. At the end of the day, the former champion had a contract for a rematch clause. Fairly standard.
Yeah.
So as long as he just fall in line and allow them to have a trilogy.
Yeah. I did say that he was going to let the mediator decide everything. So.
Yeah, I think on this occasion, Mauricio is in the clear.
All right. Shout out to Mauricio not catching no heat this live stream.
Right.
You know. But Bob Arum, God damn it. This man cannot he lives in hell. He's okay. He's immune to the shit right now. You know what I mean? Let me see. Wilder got back to boxing a month after Fury decapitated him. It was way after a month. That man just did it like 2 weeks ago. He just started hitting the mitts.
We don't know what he did.
About a week ago.
Really don't know. He could have been doing it the whole time.
The one thing you can say is he hasn't blown up in weight. He looks the same.
He looks fit still, yeah.
He looks the same.
His head got a little bigger, but he's still out here working and shit. But that's really all we got, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Who else going live, man? We can send the traffic y'all way.
Shit, I don't think I'm going live today. I know D Style got David Benavidez on his channel, so I'm gonna go support D Style Boxing. At UGC, man. Once again, great live stream. I wanna end by saying this. Now the heavyweight division, is on fire right now. We know that the talk been Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder for years. For years, everybody been talking about Wilder and Anthony Joshua. You had the Deontay Wilder fanboys. You had a lot of Anthony Joshua fanboys going back and forth for years. You know what I mean? That's what's been going on. But now Tyson Fury came back. This motherfuckers changed the whole thing, bro. The Gypsy King came back. He shook up the whole division. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I love this era of heavyweight boxing. I feel like we got these three kings. You know what I mean? I respect each fighter. I just don't like the excuses Wilder made. I like Anthony Joshua. He's a true champion. Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? Shocked the world. So, hey, I just can't wait for the big fights, man. So, if it's Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, I love it. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3, I'm excited for it, man. So, shout out to the UGC. Black, man, I would like to get a schedule from you know what I mean? Like every day, a lot, like a certain time. I know you got different times you go live, but, you know, I would love a schedule. So I can know exactly what time to get up and tune in to the UGC, my brother.
Shit, you gotta ask Lisa about me. I'm so spontaneous, man. I ain't got a schedule. These niggas been knowing me for years, and I still ain't gave a schedule yet. So
That's spontaneous.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but you know, I just fired off, man. When I got the time, you know, I'm a busy dude, family dude, but when I got the time, I just fired off, and I just be like, y'all be ready. You know what I mean? So but what I could do, you know, I can hit you in the DM or something, text you, whatever. You know what I mean? Let you know if that'll make you more comfortable.
Hell yeah, because I don't want to miss any shows. I know you go live early sometimes. I get up kind of late. But yeah, man, appreciate the work that you do, my brother. And another person that didn't get no flame today, I believe. Did Eddie Hearn get any flame? I don't think so. And
Go ahead,
because Anthony Joshua said the fight is going to happen June or July, and that nigga ain't got no flame. So, you know what I mean? I think Anthony Joshua put a picture up of that nigga. He need to get some flame too. You feel me? Eddie Hearn is the biggest fucking lie of them all, though. To be honest, this nigga's ridiculous, bro.
Flame need to go to Bob Arum and Fish Eyes.
Fish Eyes.
I know, Lisa, but you know, Eddie Hearn been in America like for 3 years, bro. This nigga ain't really delivered with shit, my nigga. When it came to Wilder, AJ, we ain't get that for whatever reason. You know, Fury, AJ now. It's just fucking crazy, man.
Did it ever occurred to you that maybe it's Wilder and Fury?
I mean, it's easy to point the finger at, you know, and say it's this person, but I know Wilder and Fury fought each other. You know, I know Fury fought the number one guys plenty of times. So, no, I mean, if Fury had it his way,
I feel like H, you upset Eddie Hearn for multiple things, and this is just kind of like the boiling point. So it may not be this extreme to fault Eddie Hearn, but I see where you come from because there's been other topics that you cooked on that pertains to Eddie Hearn not doing what he need to do, whether you're talking about Andrade, Haney. So I feel you, but I don't know if he's too much to blame for this situation here, but it's just unprofessional, like Lisa kind of stated.
But Black, we have watched videos. You can't make nobody fight nobody. People, we have talked about this about Andrade. This has been going on with Andrade way before he was with Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Him not being able to get big fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to toot Eddie Hearn's horn, but like some things we just gotta look at it for what it is. The man has been kind of more so blackballed. That's what I look at it as.
Well, Lisa, you know that video that Black has been playing. Canelo said, "I would never fight you." Eddie Hearn was right there with him. He was right there sitting with him. You know what I mean? And
guess what? Guess what? H Money, this is boxing. Don King came in with his fighter and left out, and if his fighter lost, he left out with the winner. This is boxing, man. This is nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. But the only thing is, like, he's been promoting Andre for 3 years now. I mean, can Andre calls for the fight? He doesn't even, you know, we'll take that into consideration. Oh, that's a fight, Canelo. You know, to think about it ain't. He ain't. Go ahead. Look, you know, look at this crazy shit.
I couldn't believe it when he said that shit,
life
bro.
ain't fair. Life ain't fair, but in business, man, it's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? You know they're gonna look out for their cash cows, and that's just how it is. Is it fair?
I'm gonna say a white ball.
But it's the reality. We can't look at this like we gotta look at this and be.
When Andre got kicked out, he got kicked out the press conference. You know, he was like, Eddie, make the fight happen, Eddie. He said Eddie's name. He was like, Eddie, let's do it. And it's like Eddie in there. You know what I mean? Like Eddie Hearn got all these damn middleweights on the zone. You had Billy Joe, you know what I mean? You had fighters like Triple G, you know what I mean? Canelo Alvarez. You got all these fighters, Daniel Jacobs, and you telling me you can't get one? You can't get, man, if the money was right, they will fight.
But I real quick, and we're gonna digress, man. We gotta get up out of here. But I agree with Lisa when you say you can't make nobody fight nobody. You know what I mean? So I think he doing the best that he could do to his capacity, but you can't force nobody to fight nobody. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Ronald Finkley want the AB flame. Appreciate all the supporters today. H Money, Sporting Advantage, Lisa Bells, John Dealey, 1-2 Kid, Actual Flame, Iron Cone, Rocket Strike, John Dealey, everybody that came through and showed support. Everybody that came through the boxing section. We had D Nice in the chat. Even the trolls and the ones catching the playback, y'all know what it is. He says only Andrade is directly signed to Eddie. Oh, he's on it. Okay. So,
but yeah, man, I'll go ahead and get out of here. People change, channels change, the season changes, and UGC just watches. But yeah,
yes, sir.
Hey, the best he could do for Andre was Luke Keeler. Come on, man. Yeah, I know you could do better than that, Eddie. Come on.
So shout out to H. Always got flame for Eddie. Boxer Finesse, my bad, bro. Shout out to Boxer Finesse as well. All the members, y'all check out the channels tab. Great content creators, you know, and always remember support who support you. And without further ado, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all once more. UGC, we out.
All right, thanks for having me. All right, thanks for having me.